Hello everyone, this is Richlarrousse, and this is my new Titanic tutorial. Now this is going to be just a complete rehash of the original tutorial that I did about 2 years ago now. It's going to be exactly the same uh, dimensions, exactly the same hull, exactly the same bow and all that crap. I'm going to tidy it all up a bit. Basically, I know a lot of people were having problems because I used text and badly edited screenshots to put the tutorial together. This is just going to be a complete rehash of all of that, hopefully all in one video as well, and with me talking you through it rather than just using text and said bad screenshots. So it's going to be exactly the same. The bow is not. It's going to be the same inaccurate shape. The stern also, but I'm also leaving open options for updates, like I did for the third funnel deck house I did a few days ago now. So. Uh, Yeah, this is going to be all one, well, at least try to be all one video. It could be three, depending on what YouTube's limitations are on videos and how long this tutorial goes for. It's going to be about 2 hours, maybe more. But yeah, I'm going to guide you through pretty much everything. The only things I'm going to leave out are, of course, well, not of course, but I'm going to leave out the engines. That's my phone just gone off. Sorry. I'm going to leave out the engines, the boilers, and also the funnel flumes as well. I may put those in, but mainly the internals at the bottom of the ship are going to be left out. I'm just going to focus on the shell and all the details above on the superstructure, the cranes, stairways, well, staircases on the deck, cargo hatches, cranes, masts, funnels, and all the superstructure deck houses on the boat deck, lifeboats, and all that. That's what I'm going to focus on. So all the stuff inside is going to be left out. I'll probably do an update video for that as well. Like I said, the last update video I did was for this deck house here, under the third funnel. That will be included in a new tutorial. Well, what I'm doing now. So yeah, that's going to be that. So basically, I'm just going to guide you through everything that I can, and hopefully solve a lot of confusion that people were having. A lot of people, especially on the stern area of the superstructure, they were having huge issues with reading what I was typing or what I had typed. And I just want to put that right, because I am sorry about all that. I know I can't reply to every comment, I can't reply to every request, and also not having the full version of Minecraft doesn't help. Well, I do have it, but I don't use it, so it doesn't help. That's basically what I'm going to do, is just go through everything. So I'm going to head over now to the build area and start the building process. We'll start off at the bottom and work our way up. So back in a moment. Okay, so here I am at the build area. I've already got a pre-built dry dock. You're going to need quite a big build space for this ship because it is huge. It's well, the keel which I've already laid in front of you, that line of blocks there, is 495 blocks long. And I shall measure that just to prove it. This is the backbone of the ship, of course. So I just measure from bow to the stern. They're about 494 blocks long, as it says in the bottom left-hand corner. So that's the full length of the ship. Now I'm going to begin with the hull, obviously, the red section of the hull. I'll do this in two phases, do the first 2/3 of it and then focus on the stern in a minute. So, so on the fifth block back from the front, so we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, fifth block back from the tip of the bow. I'm going to put a row of 5, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. And then you're going to want 5 rows of 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. That is 5, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, so that's 5 rows of 4, and then you want 4 rows of 5, which is even more confusing. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that is 4 rows. And then you're going to want 6 rows of 6. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So just make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, there's 6 rows of 6. And then finally you want 2 rows of 8. Got a bit of lag here as well. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's 2 rows of 8, and then finally at the end put a single block, because this one here will mark the outer edge of the hull. And the full width of the ship, as I just mentioned, is 39 blocks. Or the full width of the hull, 39 blocks. So it should be 19 sections on either side. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Yep. 19 rows on either side of the hull. So that's one side done. So we go to the other side. And hopefully reduce the lag a bit. So we want a row of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 rows of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's right. And then you want 4 rows of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is 4 rows of 5, isn't it? Yep. And then 6 rows of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That should be right. And then 2 rows of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just readjust the microphone. There we go. And that should be... That lines up, doesn't it? Yeah, that's fine. Then at the end, single block there. Now from these single blocks, you're going to want to build a line of blocks, which is... where is it? It is going to be 338 blocks long. So from here, build 338 blocks long along the sides, or down along the build area. Now I've already got this on paste, so I'm just going to paste it into place there, and on the other side, like so, and I shall just measure it in. So we go from this front end down to the back end, and there it is, 338 blocks, as it says in the bottom left hand corner. So that is the outer edge of the ship, and it shows how big the bloody thing is on it. And for the stern, we should get to that in a minute. I'm just going to work out what I'm going to do now. So head back to the bow. And then you can increase the height of the red section to 14 blocks high. So that's it's already one high. Then we go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So it's 14 high for the red section, and it's going to be 14 high all the way around. So just build the first section, and then the next section. This is going to take a while, even with a quick build tool. There we go. Next section. What I'll do, I'll build this half of the race section, then I'll come back after a jump cut, just to save a bit of time. And with a project like this, I would not advise anyone to build this on their own, with or without. Well, even with World Edit or something like that, it's still going to be a huge task. Oh no, I messed up. Okay, no one noticed that. Right, just carry on building this outer edge. Now for the long outer edge here. There we go, that's the red section all raised on this side. Now I shall just do a quick jump cut and come back while I do the other side, so back in a moment. Okay, back again. As you can see, I've increased the height of both sides now, all 14 high all the way around on both sides. I'm going to head back down to the other end, and we're going to do the stern section of this area now. It's not going to be quite as curved as the bow, it's just going to be sort of, well, it's going to be 18 rows of 5 basically. So we go to the inside of the back section here of this outer wall. I'm going to use 18 rows of 5, so just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Wait, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it should line up with the end of the keel like that. You should have one block of the keel poking at the end. Like that. So that is the 18 rows of 5. And I do the same on the other side. Just do it a bit quicker without counting it. That was 5, wasn't it? Yep. And there we go, that's both sides done, all rows of 5. And the next job after that is to increase the height of all that red section to 14 high as well. So I just do a quick jump cut again, come back once I've done that. So back in a moment. Okay, back again. As you can see, I've increased the height of the stern section as well, all to 14 high. And now the next job is just to fill in the floor of the ship. So just fill in all the bottom of the ship all in red. I'll do one side first, just quick as I can. And there we go, that's one side done. As you can see, I've done that with a quick build tool. I'm using Minecraft Classic, the old version of Minecraft, the pre-beta, pre-alpha version. And this tool I'm using is only available in the Classic version. It's 0.3. If you want to, well, I'll say if you want to download and use it, it'll only work with the Classic servers. But you can download the World of Minecraft client or WOM client, and it will allow you to use these commands in the Classic version. The only alternative to, or the only thing that's similar to this thing that works with the current versions of Minecraft is World Edit. And I haven't quite got the hang of using that one yet, so this is why I'm using Classic. And also you don't get chunk errors in night time as well, so there's no issues with that. So alright, I've done one side. I'm just going to do a quick jump cut and come back once I've done the other side. So back in a moment. Okay, back again, and I've completed the floor of the ship. It is now all red with the keel at the middle, and I'm at the stern of the ship now. And there's also a gap that I haven't filled in at the back here. Just put rows of 2 on top of that, just to block off this gap. This is where the rudder will be attached later on, and there'll also be a hole cut in this section as well for the central propeller. As and when that is put in, that'll be much later on as well. So that's for that. And now I head back to the tip of the bow, the front end of the ship. I'm going to start with the black section of the hull, and the black section is 20 blocks high. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to build it from the tip of the bow all the way to where the outer edge of the ship start to curve inward, so only up to here for now. And then I focus on the stern. The stern is a different design to the bow, so the bow basically is just 20 blocks high, like the red section. So we just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So that's the height of the black section, and you're going to build that all the way around on top of the red section, all the way up to where the stern starts to curve inwards. So I just do this as, I'll say, as quick as I can, as quick as anyone can, I think. So just build this area. It's going to take all day. Well, it would do if I never had this tool. So yeah. Do, do, do. And this I have left. Well, what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave open options for this bow to be updated at a later date. I'm just going through the whole tutorial again from the original text version, and like I said at the beginning, just go through it properly with running commentary, and also no jump cuts with dodgy screenshots, and dodgy text as well. So just trying to make things slightly simpler. And yeah, this bow will be updated at a later date. I just wanted to get this tutorial out of the way, and hopefully make things a bit easier for other people who want to try and build this. So I'm nearly at the outer edge. There we go, now I'm on the final area. So like I said, just build up to the end of the outer edge here with the black. And there's a black section up to where the stern starts to curve, so I shall leave that the rest of it blank for the minute. I shall do another jump cut while I come back and do the black side, or the black wall on this side of the ship, so I shall return in just a moment. Okay, back again, and I've increased the height of the, well, I've added the black wall around both sides of the ship now, all 20 blocks high. Now I'll go down to the stern, the back end of the ship. I'm going to start the curved area of that. Now I'm going to build it in white so you can sort of see what I'm doing, because with it being black and also shadows being a real pain in the ass in this version of the game, it's not going to be easy to see what I'm doing. So I'm going to build it all in white with the black lines around it so you can sort of count the blocks. So you carry on building it in black, I shall build it in white just to make it slightly easier for myself as well. So from the top row, at the end of the outer wall, you're going to want to build a line that extends down over the stern, and it's going to be 77 blocks long. That's 77 blocks long, so I should build that now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That should be 77 blocks. So just measure that to make sure. Zoom up to here. Yep, that is 77 blocks. And it does overhang the stone by quite a bit, as you'd expect. And now to build the curve inwards, you're going to want to build 3 rows of 3. So you go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 like that. And then 6 rows of 2. Go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. That is 6 rows in that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. And then you're going to want to build at the end 2 blocks facing that way. And then a row of 3. 1, 2, 3. And then a row of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That should bring you up to the center, and then a single coloured block to mark the center point. So that's the center of where the 2 curved areas will join together in the center. So on the other side, you're going to want to build 77 blocks again. So just cut and paste this bit because it's going to take forever to count it again. Just cut this bit, the 77 block long section, and paste it at the other side if it will work. There, so that's that side. That's 77 blocks along that side. And then for the curvy in bit, you're going to want to build 3 rows of 3 again. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 6 rows of 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 2 that way, and then a row of 3. 1, 2, 3, and then a row of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then it joins in the center like that, and that's how it should look. That is the curve of the stern. As you can see, it overhangs the red section of the stern quite a lot. It's increased the length of the ship by quite a margin, so I just measured the length of the ship. The keel was 494, so now the ship has increased in length by about 20 perhaps. So just measure the full length of the ship. It is 512 blocks long now. That's the full length of the ship. And as I said at the beginning, this is one big mother huffer. Although not quite in those words. Right, so that's the top row of the curve. Now for the next row of the curve, you're going to go down to where the extendable began, and you're going to go one block down and one block in, basically there. And you're going to build this line all the way along and just copy the outer or the top row, and I'll show you what I mean when I get to the end. Just build the same all the way along. When you get to the end, just build inwards like that. Basically, just sort of trace the inside like that. Up to the centre like that. And then you can carry on with the same on the other side. So that's the first row down. So that's the first section, I mean. So the top row doesn't count. So the first section down, you're going to want to build 8 of these lower sections. So that's the first one. Then you just want to build another 7. But at each end, once you put them all in place, when you get back to the beginning again, you're going to want to go down to the bottom, and at the end of each section, you're going to want to build up to, from the red section up to where the hull curves in, like so, and then just fill in this whole section, like so. And then on the outside it will look like that, and then it will start to curve inwards at the bottom as well as at the top. So for the next row, down one block and in one block, and then just build the same again all the way up to the curve, and I'm leaving it behind, all the way up to the curve, and then just trace the upper row like so. Oh, hang on, missed a bit. Up to the centre, and that is the second row down. And then, like before, end of the next row of red section, build up to the piece of the hull, and then fill in that section as well. And then on the inside, it will look like that. So that's 2 rows now. I just want to do the third, all the way along. Then around the curve again. So that's the next row, and then just go back to the beginning again, and then from the hull build upwards and fill in the section. Once again, you sort of get the idea of how it's going to look. So that's 3 rows down now. So to do the fourth, this is where all the time consuming goes. You're just getting this section all straight and narrow, tidied up. Oh, I've gone too far. And then just build around the curve section. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 down now. And like before, build up from the hull, red section up to the bottom of the curvy bit. Once again, it looks like that. Then for the 5th row, I might do this last row, then do a jump cut for the final 3, just to save a bit of time. And that is that 5th section. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down now. Head back to the red section again, and then build up. And then fill in that section. That's 5. I do 6 as well. Might as well. I'm here. Might as well do it. Nothing else better to do. That's 5. No, that's 6 actually. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then same before. Fill in that section, and then for row 7. That's row 7. And once again, build up from the bottom up to the top. And then for the final row of it, the 8th row. There's the 8th row there. And you really see how the curve of the stern should look. Like that, in theory. So there we go. And then for the final section of the build up to the 8th overhang like that. And now for the rest of the sections like this from the red section up are going to be the same height as the final section here. So basically just build up to the height of this 8th row here. So I shall just do that as quick as I can. Basically just build up to the 8th height like that on each of the red sections. All the way up to the middle. And then on this final row of 2 at the end. And then once it's all done, it should look like that. And that is a very big in theory. And then from the inside it should look like this. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do a quick jump cut and come back once I've done the other side. And then I'll go through all the patching up bits of the gaps in between. So I'll just return in just a moment. Okay, back again. And this is how it should look once both sides are all done. The curve all looking in its magnificence. Of course, back on the other side. Then on the inside it will look something like this. A big mess. Yep, so next job is to just cover up this gap here between the curved hull and the raised sections here. So just go from tops here and just put a big cover over the tops like so. Okay, that's one side done. It should look like that, and I'll just quickly do, I'll say as quickly as I can, do the other side. Okay, that's both sides done. That's all the cover covered up, or the space covered up. And from underneath it should look like that. And of course this is all in white, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to change it all to black. So it shouldn't take a moment. Or obsidian, then that's what I use, obsidian. So go R, white to obsidian. Go from there to about here. There we go, all changes to black. And that's how it should look once it's all complete. In theory anyway. Oh, missed a bit there. And on that side, that's not gone well. So just do the same. White to obsidian on these two bits. And there we go, that's both sides done. That is the hull complete. Except for the yellow line, which I'll add in a minute. And so I shall move on to the next bit. Quick jump cut while I restart the server, so back in a moment. Okay, back again, and the next job is to add the main deck. This is a deck that goes from the tip of the bow all the way to the curvature of the stern. Might as well put in the plans for the lower decks as well. So we go down to the top of the hull, and we're going to go from the top row of the hull all the way back, basically all the way along the top edge of the hull. I shall do this as quick as I can, and if I slow down I shall just speed the video up as and when, and I've just fallen in the bloody ship. Right, back to the top. So build this as quick as I can, and maybe a fast forward in a moment. Okay, there we go, that's the main deck all done, although from the bow to the stern. And while I'm here, I might as well do the inner decks as well. Well, I'm not going to build the whole lot of decks, I'm just going to show you where to build them, or, well, yeah, roughly where to build them. So, because of the ridiculous size of this build, you're going to have plenty of room between each deck now. So, if you're going to leave from the main deck down, you're going to leave a 3-block gap, so it's 1, 2, 3, and then put a deck on the 4th block down, and then same again, 4th block down from that, 4th block down from that, and 4th block down from that, and so forth down to the red section. And then you can probably put another deck down there as well, still leaving plenty of room for boilers, engines, cargo, and all the other shit you want to put in here. So it basically gives you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 decks down, that does. So basically 7 decks, and then there will be the promenade, A deck, that would be A deck, promenade, then the boat deck. So you may want to remove one deck or so because it may be quite big, or you can space them out by another block. So instead of having a 3-block gap, you can have a 4-block gap. So it should look like this. It's 4 gap, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5th block down, 3, 4, 5. 5th block down, and so forth. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5th block down, so that it will look like that. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 decks down rather than 6. It's up to you what you want to do. That's just my personal opinion, or well, not really personal opinion. It's just either which way I would do. But yeah, so I'm not going to be putting in the lower decks, at least not yet anyway. So moving on to the next task. How do I get out of here? Through the wall. There we go. Alright, so that's the inner decks and the main deck done. The next job is another quickie job. Is just to add a yellow line across the top of the whole hull, all the way around. So basically, on top of the on top of the black section, sorry, all the way around the outside and up to the other side. So this will be another fast forward moment, I suppose. So there we go, that's the yellow line added all the way around. Have a quick fly around so you know what I just built. Yep, yeah, if you missed it, then don't worry. So that's the yellow section done. And now we're going to move on to the forecastle deck, and then after that would be the poop deck at the other end. So the forecastle deck goes on the tip of the bow, well, the start at the tip of the bow anyway. So I'm going to build this up. So I'm going to build it 3 high on the tip here. So go 1, 2, 3 like that. And then you're going to increase it to 3. Well, build it 3 high on the whole of the front section of the tip like that. So it's like that on the centre like that. And then from the top here, there, you're going to build the centre line of the deck, which will go back. And the centre line of the deck is 70 blocks. That's 70 blocks. So we go. That's the first one. So it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70. And in theory that should be 70 blocks long, so I shall just measure that. And if it ain't, I can redo it. So from there to there, that is 70 blocks. That is the full length, in theory, of the forecastle deck. Now what you want to do at the end is add a white block, so you at the end of the 70 that is, and then build that down to the deck. And then on the top row just build it out to the edges of the ship, to the edge of the main deck, where it overhang, or just comes up to the same length as the yellow part, and then build that up to the thing there. So basically we're just building the back wall of the forecastle, and then do the same on the other side, build out to the side, and then build that up to there like that. And that's the back wall of the forecastle. And then all the space underneath this wall, you can just complete the rest of the wall. That one side, and then on the other side. So that's the whole of the back wall. Yeah, the back wall done, and it should look like that. So yeah, the full length of the deck, the wood part of the deck, is 70 blocks. So that's that. And so now what you want to do is from this front section to the back wall of the forecastle, build the white wall all the way along the yellow line, the same height as the bit on the front. So it's 3 high all the way to the back wall. So I'll use a quick build tool for this bit. Hopefully it will work, because it has failed a few times already. But it seems to be working, so just do this side as quick as I can, and I'll do a jump cut for the other side. Okay, so that's that side done. That's how it should look with the white section added. Now I'm going to do a quick jump cut and come back while I do the other side, and then I shall show you how to put the deck in, or you should know by now anyway, so return in just a moment. Okay, back again, and as you can see I've done both sides of the forecastle white section there. Now for the deck, we've got the centre line in place. You just want to fill in both sides of that centre line with wood to bring it up to the sides of the deck. So I just do this as quick as I can. Again, probably use another fast forward. So here we go. And there we go. That's the forecastle deck all done. Or the wood part of it anyway. There's still more details to go on later on. So that's that bit done. For around the edges of the deck, you can, if you want to, put a wall around it. What I tend to do is just use a white wall all the way around the edge like this. But you can use iron bars, for railings or wood fence if you want to. I personally would use iron bars because it probably look a bit better. So just going to do a quick jump cut while I add the wall around the edge for my own design. So I shall return in just a moment once I've done that. Okay, back again, and basically what I just said I'd do is just add a white wall around the edge of the top of the forecastle. Basically all I've done is increase the height of it from 3 blocks to 4 high, but you don't have to do that. You can use iron bars for handrails around it. Because I haven't got it in this version of Minecraft, I just had to use white wall around the edge. So that's that bit done. So now we move to the stern, right down the other end, and build the poop deck. And yes, I know what you're thinking, poop, yes, right, very funny. So now we go to the centre block of the end of the deck, or end of the ship. Of course the centre block is already marked with red, so we just build up, where's my notes? So we build this up 3 high as well, same as the front, so we go 1, 2, 3 like that. And then for this, from this top block here, you're going to build the deck forward 57 blocks long. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that should be 57 blocks long. And I think I did say build it 57 blocks, because I can't remember. But this should be 57 blocks long, no matter what I said. And it is 57 blocks long, that is fine. So that's the full length of the poop deck, or stern deck I should call it, because that's basically what it's called. So there we go. Add your white block at the end for the front wall of the deck, and then, like on the bow, just build outwards to the edge, and then build it to connect to the yellow line at each end, and the same on the other side, and then build up again. And then, like before on the bow, you can either build this as a solid wall, or you can build it like it is on the actual ship, although details are a bit sketchy. So I'm going to leave this area blank and just build a centre pillar in the middle there. So you leave this area open. So you can put big wall, the full wall all the way across, but I'm just going to leave it like this with the centre pillar like that. So that's that bit. And then, like on the bow, you just want to build a white wall around the edge of the stern, round to the other side, at the same height as this wall, 3 blocks high. So just build this as quick as I can. Another fast forward may be required. Okay, that's all the walls done around either side and around the back. It should look something like that. And then next job, like on the bow, add the deck. Once again, another jump cut may be required, or fast forward just to get this in as quick as I can. Okay, that's the poop deck, or stern deck as I say, all added. And it should look something like that. And then like before, on the bow, you can either use iron bars all the way around for handrails, or use wool for the wool all the way around. I'm just going to use wool again, and another fast forward required. And there we go, that's the white walls all added around the edge. Like I said, you can use iron bars, it probably look 10 times better, but this is my limitation. So That's that section done. Now we head back to the bow, and we're going to begin the superstructure. Now just to work out what I do now. Find the centre block. So I just go from the tip of the bow to the back wall of the forecastle. So I'm going to be measuring from there. So if I find the centre block, which is this one, down onto the main deck. So there's the centre block. So on the main deck, behind the forecastle, place your centre block, and then you're going to count back 29 blocks, I think. So I'll get rid of that, and I use stone slabs to measure it. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, and on the 29th block back, put your centre block for the superstructure, and then get rid of all this crap here without putting holes in the ship. Alright, so get rid of all this. So now we've got the centre block of the front of the superstructure. This front wall is no measurement required because it goes from the one side of the ship to the other, so we just build it the full width of the ship up to the yellow line, and the same on the other side. Like so. And then you're going to build this wall 5 high. So increase it to 5 high, so we go 2, 3, 4, 5, and also on the yellow line, where it will be 4 high as opposed to where it is on the deck there. Because the yellow line is 1 block higher than the deck, it's 4 high on the side here. So that's that. So just increase it to 5 high all the way across. And there we go, that's how it should look. Now for the side walls, I'm just going to do the bottom line for the moment, and that is, if I can find my notes, 311 blocks long. That's 311 blocks long. So may need a jump cut for this, or bugger it, I'll count it and then I can just fast forward it. So this may take a while. So 1, 2, 3. I'll tell you what, I'll do a jump cut and come back and then measure it and show you everything that I've done. So back in a moment. Okay, back again, and as you can see, I've added the line of blocks, which is 311 blocks long. That's 311 long, and also along the other side as well. So this line of blocks here, I should just measure that to prove that it is 311 blocks long. So from there down to the other end. So a bit of lag there. Down to there, and there we go, 311 blocks. See, I wasn't lying. So staying at this end, the stern end of the line of blocks. Excuse me, and staying at this end, going to build up 4 blocks. I'll increase it to 4 high, so go 2, 3, 4 like that. So and the same at the other end. 2, 3, 4. So it's 4 high down the sides, or well, this end anyway. And then you're going to want to add 15 windows. This is 15 windows which are 2 high and have a 2 block gap between them. So I put the first one in, so it's 2 high like that, and then leave a 2 block gap, and then add another window. 2 block gap, and another window. So that's 3. Okay, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So that's 15 windows in the stern area, and then between that you just add the white blocks in between. Like so, and add the a single wall there. Like so. So actually 15 windows there. We can do the other side while actually I'll come back and do that in a minute. I'll do a jump cut for that. So next job is to build a line of blocks across the top of this line of windows. So just build the line across the top. Like so. And then for the next job you can either build this wall all the way, all the way across from the bow to this, from here to the bow, 3 high, or you can add the port, or start adding the portholes. The portholes or single windows if you like, 'cause I have got a proper porthole texture if I can find it. That one. So next thing you want to do, if you're going to do the portholes, build the line, or add an extra line of wool across like that, so increasing it to 2 high like that. And then from the front end, leave a gap, place a porthole, then leave 4 blocks, place a porthole, leave 4 blocks, place a porthole, 4 blocks along. So every 4 blocks, put a porthole up to it, you get to windows at the stern. So I should just do a few more of these. So leave 4, add a window, leave 4, add a window, leave 4, add a window, and so on. I would do this all the way along, but since it's a big ship, I won't bother doing the whole lot. I'll do a jump cut and come back. So keep going all the way along, 4 blocks apart, all the way, or 3 blocks apart all the way along, till you get to the windows at the other end. And I shall do a jump cut and come back once I've completed this task. So I'll return in just a moment. Okay, quickly update. I've just added all the portholes all the way along, up to the windows, and the next job you want to do is just add white blocks in between all the way along. I'll sort of do that, get the idea of what I'm doing. White blocks all the way along in between the windows, and then after that, just add a line of blocks across the top of the portholes all the way back to the superstructure at the front. So I should do this as quickly as I can with white. Oh, not that one. There we go. With white like that. So go from the tip there back to the front. There we go. That adds all the white wall around the porthole. So then, once you've done all that, without taking shortcuts like I've done, nudge nudge, they should all look like that on this side anyway. So you've got all the portholes in, also those windows at the stern here like that. And then I shall do a jump cut while I do the other side, so I shall return in just a moment. Okay, back again, and as you can see, I've got the portholes and windows on both sides now, and it should look something like this. Although yours won't have the black lines on the white cubes, white blocks. Sorry, I had a hiccup there. So that's both sides of that done, and now head to the stern. Now it's going to go through the area which a lot of people had problems with in the previous version of this tutorial. It's basically just a screenshot of the an aerial view of it with text badly edited over it. So I do apologise for that, and I am going to try and put that right. So start at one end of the stern area. So we are at the stern, yet. And we're going to, at the bottom here, below the white section on next to the yellow block, we're going to build inwards 6 blocks. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then you're going to want 7 rows of 2. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like that, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that. So you got a design like that. And so I do the same on the other side. Lag, apologise there. So same on the other side. At the end of the white section next to the yellow, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7 rows of 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that. And you get the idea of how it's going to look. And then at the back here, just build across to connect the two sides together, like so. And that's how it should look. And then, like the rest of the deck, or the rest of the white section, just increase to the same height as the side walls. So increase to 5 high all the way across. And there we go. That's the back walls all increased to 5 high now. That's how it should look. And this is how it should have looked with the if I hadn't done it properly in the first place. So now the next job to do is to go back to the bow, the front section, and then add the deck to this superstructure. Now when you add the deck, it's going to be along the top row of the white section, so basically along the top row here like this. And then once it's all complete, you've got a big gap here for well, say restaurant and stuff areas, because there's a big gap. We've got a 4 block gap for the deck between the deck below, or the main deck, and the first deck of the superstructure. So you got plenty of space to do whatever. So I shall add the deck as quick as I can. Down it comes. That bit done. Then just add the back section here. Then this little back bit here. And there we go. That's the deck all added. And that's how it should look at this moment in time. Zoom back to the front. And we're nearly there. Well, say nearly there, about a quarter of the way in. So I should do another jump cut while I restart the server, because it's starting to lag again, so I shall return in just a moment. Okay, back again. And now the next job to do is we're going to build the inner walls of the next deck up. But first, you're going to want to put a wall of white wool all the way around the edge of the deck we just built. So all the way around, just add a white wool wall all the way around. I'll do this front wall, then I'll quick build the side walls. So that's the front wall and the side walls. And across the back. And there we go, that's the walls all increased round. Just added a white wall all the way around. The reason for that is because the side parts are going to support the area for which will support the Promenade deck, which we'll start building in a moment. So just do the next deck up. Find the centre block of the this front wall of the superstructure, which is this one here. I'm going to find the centre block again because I haven't marked it out. So I'll go from the tip of the bow all the way back. That's the centre block there. Down to the deck below. And then here's the centre block. So there's the centre block. Now I remove that because I don't need it there. You're going to count back to the third block back. So we go 1, 2, 3 back. So it's the third block back on the wood section there. Place your centre block wall, or centre block of the wall that we're going to build. So it should look like that once you've done it. So this front wall is going to be, if I can find my notes, it's 27 blocks wide. So it's 13 either side of this block. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's that side. Same on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So just measure that to make sure it is 27 wide. That it is. So there we go. That's that. And then next job, you want to increase the height of it to 3 blocks high. So add 2 rows on top of that. So it's 3 high like that. And the next job, you want to build the side walls. These are going to be the inner walls of this deck down here. So the inner walls are going to be, if I find my notes again, 297 blocks long. So from the end here, you're going to want to build 297 blocks all the way along down the deck, and same on the other side. I should do a jump cut while I do that, so just save a bit of time. So I shall return in just a moment. Okay, back again, and as you can see, I've added the 2 lines of 297 blocks long, so it's on both sides. So I just measure them to make sure I'm not lying, so that they are the right lengths, and measure from the tip at the front to the back. And then we go 297 blocks long. Right, so the next job is to build in. I'll find my notes again. Yeah, so at the end here you want to build in 4 blocks. So at the stern end you go 1, 2, 3, 4 inwards. And then 5 down, so we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that. And then 3 inwards again, 1, 2, 3 like that. and then 18 down, or till it connects to that wall there. So we go, should be about 12 altogether. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, like that. So I did say 18, but it's 12, so that it connects up with the section there. So that's how that should end up, like that. Same on the other side. Build in 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then down 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In 3, 1, 2, 3, and then down 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then the back end should look like that. And that's how that should look, in theory anyway. So at the end of this long line of blocks here, which is the 297 block long section, the final 9 blocks, which is these ones here, of course, you're going to increase them to 4 high. So we go 2, 3, 4, and do that for the final 9. So it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And one's 9 back, or the back 9 will blocks will increase to 4 high, like so. And then the same on the other side, if I can get there. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and increase them to 4 high, like so. And then the area around the back that we just built can all be increased to 4 high, like so, all the way down, and all the way down to the back edge here. So it should look like that. And the same on the other side. Now before I add the windows to this, or the back wall to this area, this wall here is usually known as, well, known as some people as 2 windows wall, as it's still present on the wreck and it's still quite a main feature. So usually what I do on the prototype, I've got the 2 windows together, which are about 5 blocks high, and they go from one deck up to the top deck, or the deck which is just here. But I won't bother putting them in at the moment. I can add them in later on. But just a point out, that is where the 2 windows wall is. So that's the back wall I've just added there. So then the back section of the stern, or the back section of the superstructure, should look like that. So there we go. And then everything forward of that 4 high row of 9 blocks there, this basically between that and the front wall, is all going to be 3 blocks high. So just increase it to 3 blocks high all the way along, back to the front, like so. That's how the front should look. And the same on the other side, down to the back end, and it should look like that. So you got the 4 high section there, then it goes to 3 high here. The reason this is 3 high is because the deck will sit on top of this wall here, whereas the deck narrows again at the stern here, so this area will still be 4 blocks high. So that's that bit covered. I'll head down to the bow again. Then what you can do in between doing the next step and this one is start adding the doors and windows to the inner walls here, because you're going to need access. I will show you once the tutorial is probably over with all the doors and windows in place, so that's not a big issue there at the moment. So next job then is to, if I can remember what the hell I'm doing, increase the height of this front wall to 5 high. So add a pardon me, hiccup. Add a 2 rows up on this front wall, like so, and then you're going to want to build outwards. The 2 top rows build outwards out to the edge, and then 1 block overhanging the side of the ship, because this is where the promenade deck will overhang. So build outwards on the top row as well. So it's build outwards, so it's 1 block over the edge. And there we go, overhang by 1. You can see the shadow down there, and then do the same on the top row. And that is the front wall of that specific area. Now before I go ahead and build the side walls of this section, I'm going to go down to the deck below, which we built earlier. This section here, we added the white wall around the edge. Now on the 5th block back, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5th block back from the corner, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 back. You're going to add a pillar of 2 blocks, then leave a 2 block gap and add a second pillar, then leave a second 2 block gap and then add the 3rd pillar. and then add leave a single block gap, add one block, and then another pillar like that. So it's basically that open section of the. If you see a picture of the Titanic, you'll see what I mean when I'm doing this bit. Yeah, so that's that section there, and then everything back of that would be windows. So that's the front section of the pillared area. Then on the stern area, if we go back, where the row of blocks, the 9 row of 4 high was built down, was at the end of that, the forward end of that row of 9. You're going to build outwards so that it overhangs one block over the side of the ship like that. So that's how that section should look. And then one block forward of that, because you've got the shadow here, one block forward of that, you're going to put another pillar. Like so, and this is going to be, how many pillars is this? I'm trying to read my notes. 7 pillars, each with a 3 block gap in between, so they're slightly more spread out on the than on the front. It's 7 pillars for Titanic. If you're going to be building Olympic using this tutorial, then you're going to probably want to double that to about 14 pillars, because that's one of the differences between the two ships. So just cover that. So for this, as we're doing Titanic, leave a 3 block gap, add another pillar, 3 block gap, another pillar, 3 block gap, another pillar, 3 block gap, another pillar. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pillars, and then 7 pillars. And then at the end of that 7th pillar, well, in between, just add that single block there to create the curve of that section. And then everything between this end pillar and the forward end pillar is going to be 2 windows high and a single block gap in between. So leave a single block and add just the 2 windows all the way along. And then I can speed this up, in theory. I'll do a jump cut actually and come back in a moment once I've put all the windows in place. Okay, back again. Now I've added all the windows along the side, although you can't see them from there. All the windows between the sections of pillars, so you've got the front pillars there, all the windows all the way along, and then from the other side of the pillars, or other end pillars, and then between these windows you can just add white blocks all along. I should do this as quick as I can and just use R with white between each pillar, or each window rather. And there we go, that's all the windows spaced out with the white blocks all the way along. So that's that, and then blah, blah, blah. right, we're going to go back to the stern, and where am I? Where I built the row of blocks outwards at the stern, outwards over the one side, overhanging one block at the edge. Increase that to 2 blocks high now, because the front end is 2 blocks high, and basically build it 2 blocks high all the way around, or 1 block high actually all the way around to the other side. Actually, build it down to there for now, because where I actually built the other side yet, so I just quickly build this out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out to the edge, and then increase that to 2 high. Increase that 1 high. This basically will be the railings, because the deck will only be that high on this bit. So basically, I'm just adding the railings already to this section. Bit premature, but it's the way I'm building it. Excuse me. Got a bit of a cold again. Right, so I just want to increase to 2 high. And then what you want to do is just join this section to the back wall, or basically this back wall to the front wall rather, because it overhangs by 1 block, and then the whole side wall will overhang by 1 block. So I just do this with the quick build tool, and then you might understand what I'm doing. Basically connect the front to the back, and there we go, that's it all done. And then from below it should look like that, all the way along. And then from above, So you see it overhangs slightly forward of the, or overhangs, so you've got the windows exposed at the tops here, but that will be covered up once the deck is in place. And back down at the front, it all looks like this, and on the inside it looks like this. So you've got the overhanging promenade deck section done now. Now I'll just do a quick jump cut because I've got to do the other side. I haven't added all the windows and that to the other side, so I shall return once I've done that, and then we can add the deck. So back in a moment. Okay, back again. Sorry if the sound's got a bit funny, but I knocked my headphones off and I think it's buggered the microphone. So if you can hear me, then splendid. If not, then we're going to have a problem, but never mind. Okay, I've done both sides now. I've got all the windows and the pillars on both sides now, so it should look quite dandy. Although you can't really tell with the black lines on the blocks, but I will remove them when the time comes. So now what I want to do is have a cough and then add the deck. Alright, so when we add the deck, it's going to be from the second block down from the top row, because I've added this front wall already. So add the front section of the deck, just so you see it. Oh, bloody hell, wrong colour. I want it in wood. Right, try again. Right, so there we go. There's the deck, front section of the deck, and that shows you how high you want it. You're going to sit on top of the pillars, and on top of the windows, and also on top of this inner wall here. So that's how the deck will sit. So we add the deck now up to the stern pillars, and then here it comes all the way down. Excuse me. And there we go, that's that section done, and I should do the rest of it. In this section, and then the final back section. And there we go. All added and all nice and neat. So that's how that section should look. There's one more deck to go on top. That would be the boat deck. So we've got the promenade deck done now. And then we've got this inner wall here with all the pillars on either side. And the windows. And like I said, you can start adding doors and windows to these inner walls now. So you can have access to this area now. Quite spacious inside. So it's a shame it all went to the bottom. But never mind. So yep, that's that. So it's got this front wall here now. We've got that all done. And that's how that section should look. And now I'm just going to do another jump cut. Now actually, what I'm going to do, bollocks the jump cut, I'm going to go down to the stern. So I was meant to do this earlier, but I forgot. It's the central hole for the central propeller. So we go down to the stern. I was thinking what I was doing. We go down to the bottom here, down to the tip of the keel, and count one block back, or one block forward from that, one block up, and then cut the hole in there like that. So it's basically 3 blocks deep. And this hole is going to be 11 blocks high, because the propellers are 9 blocks in diameter, so they're quite chunky things. So that's first block, second block, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, 9, 10, 11. That should be 11 high. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that is 11 high. I shall measure it again because I'm not really sure on my counting. So we go from there to there. So it's 11 blocks high, that groove I just cut. And then you're going to want to make it 4 long. So 2, 3, 4. So it's 11 high, 4 long around. So we just make it the same height as the front groove. Up to there, and then across the top. Then everything in between you can just get rid of. Down to the bottom, and then you've got a big hole there for the central propeller, which will have 4 blades. Or all 3 propellers will have 4 blades on. I know there's only meant to be 3 on the outer propellers, but of course, it being Minecraft, building things in threes doesn't really work because, as you know, everything's square in Minecraft. So that's the. So I just filled up that gap there, so there's no flooding. So you got this gap here for the propeller. And then when the time comes, we'll add the rudder to this back section here as well, to this spine. So that's where the rudder will sit. Of course, a hole for the propeller. The other 2 propeller shafts will be added at a later time, probably a few minutes time or hours time, depending how long this tutorial goes on for and how long I waffle on for. So that's that. That is the propeller section done. Now to head back to the bow. I don't know why, because I'm just going to do a jump cut and come back in a minute. So that section's all done. I should do a jump cut, restart the server again because it's pissing about, and I shall be back in a moment. So back in a moment. Okay, back again, and I've restarted the server for the umpteenth time, and I was also twiddled with the microphone, so it might sound a bit better or sound a bit worse. We shall see. Right. Next job is for the inside walls of the promenade deck. Then you want to find the centre block of that. I've already put a marker down, so I don't have to keep measuring it. So find the centre block of the front wall, which is here. Then you're going to want to go to the fifth block back on the wood. So the fifth wood block back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. And place your centre block of that. And this front wall of the inside wall is going to be 29 wide. So that is, what's that on either side? What's that for 29? Is it 14? I don't know. I think it's 14 on either side. I shall build that anyway. So go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 on that side. Excuse me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And you have 2, 3, 4, 5 block gap that end. And the 2, 3, 4, 5 block gap that end. And I shall measure this front wall to make sure it is 29 wide. And it is 29 wide, so that is fine. Excuse me. Right, so there we've got that bit done. Right now, for this front wall, you're going to increase it to 4 blocks high. Now this is where I went wrong in the first tutorial I'd done. I made it 3 high, which made the boat deck sit 1 block lower, which it shouldn't have done. So I'm trying to correct it now. So increasing it to 4 blocks high. This front wall. There we go. All looks mighty dandy. Now the side walls are going to be 99 blocks long. That's 99 blocks long on both sides. So, well, the first section of the inside walls anyway, because they're going to go down to the 99 long inside walls. Shore up those ends, and then they're going to start the area for the sun deck, which is going to be a raised section, but it also goes down as low as the for God's sake, what's it called? Promenade deck. It goes from the promenade deck up through the boat deck, and a couple of feet above that. So that section will be done in a moment. So, excuse me, excuse me. Right, so we're going to build these side walls 99 long. So okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that should be 99 long. And I should measure that to make sure. And it is, as it says in the bottom left-hand corner, 99 blocks long. And now I should do the same on the other side, but I won't count it. I'll just do this as quick as I can. Actually, I used a quick build tool for a bit of this. That's part of the way. Nearly all the way. And that lines up about right. Right. And then you're going to want to increase the height of these walls to 4 high. All the way back to the front. So that's 4 high there. Then the same on the other side. Right, so. And then you can start adding doors and windows to these walls if you want to. It is up to you. And now the next job is to build across to the other side. Build a back wall. And there we go, that's a back wall done. So that is that section of the inner walls for the promenade deck. And for the front it looks like that. Not important. Excuse me, it's bloody cold. Right. Excuse me. Right, now for the sun deck walls, which are a real pain in the ass, they're going to be 5 blocks high. But we'll get to the raising the height in a minute. Right, so I start on the right hand side of the ship, which is this side. So the front is down there, the back is down there. So we're on the right hand side. And where's my things? We start we start on the 5th block in, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the 5th block, which is there, and you're going to build down 11, or build along 11, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Now these are a real pain in the ass, these walls. So that's 11, and then 2 rows of 2 out, so we go 1, 2, 1, 2, like that, and then 4 down, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, like that, so 2, 2, and then 4, and then 3 rows of 2 back inwards, so we go 1, 2, 3, like that, and then 8 downwards, so we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 2 rows of 2 out again, so we go 1, 2, out like that, and then 17 down, so we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and then 2 out, 1, 2, like that, and then 8 down again, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like that. And that should be how that end works. So that's that side done, and the other side is slightly different, so I'll go to the other side. This is the left hand side. Excuse me. And that was on the 4th block in, wasn't it, actually? Well, I'll worry about that in a minute, but that shouldn't be a big issue. If I have messed up, I do apologise, but it shouldn't be an issue if it's one block in or out, or whichever. So I've got it written down properly here on this side. So on the 3rd block in, so that's 1, 2, 3, 3rd block on the left-hand side. Build down 16, so we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, like so. And then 2 rows of 2 out, so we go 1, 2, and 1, 2. And then 4 down, we go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 2 rows of 2 back in, so we go 1, 2, 1, 2. And then a row of 6 down, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 2 rows of 2 out again, so we go 1, 2, and 1, 2. And 6 down again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Excuse me, and then 2 rows of 2 in again, so we go 1, 2, 1, 2. Then 10 down, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then 2 rows of 2 again outwards, we go 1, 2, 1, 2. And then 8 down. No, hang on, I'm getting this wrong. 10 down, 2 rows of 2, 2 rows of 2, and yeah, 8 down, so we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And one side is shorter than the other. I'm not sure if that's right or wrong. This could be interesting. So I'll just review over this again. So 3rd block in, we go 16 down. I'll get the measuring tool for this. Measure 16, and then 2 rows of 2 out, 2, 2, and then 4 down, 2, 3, 4. 2 rows of 2 in, and then 6 down, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 2 rows of 2 out, 2, 2, and then 4 down. Hang on, 6 down, so it's, hang on a minute. 4 down, 6 down, 2 out, and 6 down, so it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yep. And then 2, 2 in, and then 10 down to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then 2 out, 2, 2, and then 8 down, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's that side. I know this is not symmetrical on both sides on the real ship, I know that, so this is where it's confusing. So I just review the other side as well. So on the 4th, 5th block in. So this should be 11. So first one, 11, yep. And then 2, 2 out. And then 4 down, 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 rows of 2 inwards. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 down. And then 2 and 2 out. 17 down, there should be 17, so yeah, and down to there, 17, and then 2 out, and then 8 down. Down to there. And that should be right then if I got that alright. So if I do apologise if I'm not doing this hurriedly, because I'm just making sure I don't get it wrong. but it's sort of about 2 or 3 blocks difference on both sides. So it's not a big issue by any means. So what I'll do along the back here, we'll just go across and connect both ends together, and just hope for the best, because this could go horribly wrong. Right. Now for the rest of the walls, we head on the right hand side. Just I think what to do here. Right. So what I've done, from this back wall here, the first part of the walls, you're going to increase the height of all these walls around, except for this back wall here, which you're going to leave blank, or at that height. You're going to increase the rest of it to 5 high. So we go 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 high like that. So it's 1 block higher than the previous wall. So when the deck sits on top of this wall here, this section will show through. So that's just to try and correct any issues. There will be issues further along down the line, I guarantee it, because there's bound to be. There's always issues with something or anything I build. I'll tell you what, it took me 2 attempts to record the RMS Media tutorial, or the final part of it. Just glad I got that one out of the way now. Right, so carry on increasing the height of all these walls to 5 high. Excuse me. All the way down to the end there. So this section here may be shortened later on because of the where the third funnel will sit. But I'll get to that in a bit. So just carry on increasing the height of this side to 5 high. Excuse me. And there we go. That's that section all done. Thank Christ for that. I was getting fed up with that. Right. Excuse me again. What's wrong with me? Just touched the microphone. I apologise. Right, so that's that section on increasing height. You can start adding doors and windows to this section as well, like on the front half. Yeah. So, because this section is 1 block wider than that section over there, I think it's about 2 blocks wider, isn't it? No, about 1 block wider. You're going to want to build the next section of wall 1 block in from the edge of that section there. So increase the height of that to 4, because that's how high this next section of wall will be. On this side, you don't need to bother about that, so the next section of wall can carry on from that edge there. The next section of walls will be 114 blocks long, going down the length of the deck. So that's 2 blocks, and then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll tell you what, I'll do a jump cut and come back once I put those bits in place. So back in a moment. Okay, back again, and as you can see, I've added the 2 lines of 114 blocks long. That's 114 long, and I shall measure that to not paste it. I shall measure it to make sure. Measure from here to there. It's 114 blocks long, as it says in the bottom left-hand corner. Now what you want to do is increase the height of them to 4 blocks high on both sides. So go down the back of there. So it's 4 high, not 5 high like the rest of the section. So it's same on the other side. 4 high, like so, and then build a back wall across to join them together. One side to the other. So that's the back end done. Excuse me. So that's pretty much all the promenade deck detail, well, superstructure done. Like I said, go ahead and add doors and windows to these walls, make them look all nice and neat. And I will try and knock the cough and sneeze all over the bloody microphone. Right, so that's that bit done. Now we head to the front of the promenade deck. I find the centre block again, where I have the marker. If I just find my notes and where I've written it all down. Right. So now at the front wall here, you're going to build a pillar of 2 blocks high. So get rid of that marker and build a pillar 2 blocks high like that. Then either side of that, leave a 4 block gap. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and on the 5th block, add another pillar. Same on the other side, 2, 3, 4, and on the 5th block, add a 3rd pillar. So yeah, a third pillar. So you got 3 pillars like that, and then on top of the pillars, for the centre block, you're going to put a wall across the top, which is 17 blocks wide. So it's one already. So you got so it's 8 either side. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on that side, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on that side. So that should be the right thing. Let's measure that. 17 wide. Yeah, that's fine. And then increase the height of that to 3 blocks high, because this is where I messed up as well last time. So to get this right, so it's 3 blocks high, like so. But the deck will sit in the middle here. So when the deck is in place, it will sit there and on top of those walls there. So you got a bit high and a bit below the deck. So we'll worry about that in a minute. Don't worry about that for now. Right. So right now on the bottom row, on either side, you're going to build. Where's my notes gone? 4 rows of 3 blocks. So from the bottom here we go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then a row of, hang on, that's 3, and then a final one, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 rows of 3 like that, and then a row of 5 out to the edge. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like so, and that goes out to the edge of the ship. And then the same on the other side. 4 rows of 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Then the 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out to the edge. And then you can increase the height of those walls to 3 blocks high. Out to the edge like that. And then the same on the other side, of course. Excuse me. Bloody glass, wrong one. And there we go, out to the side like that. And that's the front of the boat deck, and that is where the bridge will be as well when that's done. But we'll worry about that in a minute. Right, so on to the next jobby. So the next jobby is 1 block back from this row of 5 here, underneath it. So you've got the shadows there, 1 block back from that. You're going to put a pillar of 2 blocks high. Yes, the famous pillars again. So it's 1 pillar, then a 2 block gap, and another pillar, and a 2 block gap, another pillar. That's 3 pillars, and that should be 1, 2, 3 pillars. And then behind that, leave a 3 block gap. Like that, I think. It's how it meant to be. Let me just check my notes. Yep, that should be fine, right? I was just getting confused. So that end pillar there, put a block there so it creates the sort of curve that the ship had. And then you can begin the famous windows. And the windows are going to be 2 blocks high with a 2 block gap between each window. And there's going to be 36 which go down halfway along, and then we'll take over with the pillars. Right, so we've got 36 windows. This may take a while, so I'll just build them in 2s for now. So we go 1, 2, so there's the first window, 2 block gap, then the second one. Then we go 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, and then 36. Excuse me, that's 36 windows in rows of 2, or 2 high windows all the way along. Can't see it very well because of the nav texture pack, but that is 36 windows along. Trying to work out what to do now. Right, so that's that, and then what you want to do in between all those windows is fill in the white blocks. So I shall just start on one side of the window, so put a row, put them like that, a pillar like that beside the windows, and then with white, so just replace the air between with white all the way along to the front of the windows, and then we go like that, leaving out that section there. Excuse me. Excuse me. Right, so that's, yeah, leaving out that section so you don't put windows in there, or the white blocks, so you leave those pillars blank, and then you've got those windows here, all 36 of them along. Got a cough hurt. Right, so at the end of the pillar, that pillar there, the windows, you put another block there like that, so it creates the curve of the open superstructure, in theory anyway. And then you leave a 2-block gap and put a pillar, like so. There's going to be 38 pillars with a 3-block gap between them. So you've got the first pillar there, which is basically a 2.5-block gap, effectively. And the next pillar, so you go number 2, number 3, 4, so it's 3-block gap in between each one, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, and then 38. So that's the 38th pillar, all the way along, with a 3-block gap in between. So that's all the pillars in place of this open promenade. And then the next job to do, I'm just trying to remember what to do, just check my notes. La 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 la. Yep, that's fine. Just checking on my notes, make sure it's alright. So that's fine. All the pillars are in place, as well as the window. So we go to the end pillar, at the end of the final pillar at the stern, and build up 2. So we build up 2 more blocks like that. And then from there you build inwards 5. So from the second block, right at the third block. So the second block down, so the first one's there, the top one there, so the second one down, build one inwards 5. So go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is the end of the boat deck. So it's inwards 5 and then down 7. So go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 towards the stern. And then increase that to 2 blocks high, so it's the same height as the top block there. So 2 blocks high all the way like so. And we'll worry about the back wall in a minute when I do the other side. So then what you want to do is build 2 lines of blocks all the way across the top of the windows and pillars till it connects with the superstructure at the front, the curved wall there. I believe that's right. Let me just check my notes again. Yep, that should be fine. And then, yeah, like I said, 2 rows of blocks all the way across the top. So I shall do that as quick as I can. I'll start from the other end. So from that one to the top block at the end here. And then we go all the way across the top of the pillars. And you also got the can't see it very well with this dodgy texture pack, so go on the inside and it should look like that in theory. So that's what I've done so far. You've got the 2 rows of blocks across the top of the windows and pillars all the way along the side, connecting back with the front of the boat deck there. So that's that, and then from the distance it should look like that. Although it will look better with all the black lines removed. So that's that section done. And now all you need to do after that is just build the same on the other side, and that'll be fun. So I shall return in just a moment while I do that, and then I can focus on the other bit at the back. So back at the moat. Okay, back again, and I've done both sides now, all the pillars and windows on both sides, and it should all look all like this, all quite nice and neat. Although you can't see it very well from there. This is what it looks like. And as I go down to the back, we've got this back wall to do. We've got the 2 sides here, where it's built inwards 5 and then down 7 on both sides, and then just between the 2, just connect the wall together across the back. So across one side to the other, and then it should look like that. So you've got the overhang over the back of the promenade deck, the back of the boat deck overhangs slightly. So there we go, that's that section. And then we go to the bow, or the front of the boat deck, and we're going to add the deck. Keep in mind, like I did at the beginning of this part, of the forward end of the boat deck is 3 high, compared to the sideboards which are 2 high. That's because this is, of course, the front of the bridge. And then later on there'll be bridge wings added on here as well. So this is all meant to be 1 block higher than the side here because of the way it's designed. So for the deck, the front of the boat deck will sit in the middle block of the 3 high. So build this front wall, and then all of the not front wall, sorry, front of the deck. So then the rest of the deck can go in behind that, and when it's eventually built, it will sit on top of all these walls. So there we go, and then the next section. I'm not going to build it all the way down because I remember I've got this section here with the raised walls. So go down as far as where the this section of deck ends, or wall, sorry. And then we've got to fit the deck around this raised section. So I'll leave this section here blank because the deck in this area will be 1 block higher than the boat deck. So we'll leave this area blank for the moment and just put the deck around the outside of it. So it's a more complicated section, but not overly complicated. Now we get to the end of that section. As you see, I'm just building round the raised walls there rather than building over them. So do the same on the other side. Then to the end of that section there. And then everything back from here can be built across. So I just build the deck quickly across the top here, just to mark the end of that raised section. There's everything in this area here will be left blank for now until until I start building the next section. So that should be in a bit. So carry on building the rest of the boat deck, all the way down to the back end here. That's that section done, and then for the final part here, and there we go. That's all of the boat deck done. Try selling that after a few beers, and there we go. That is the top deck of this ship, and it looks pretty fine, even though it is inaccurate in the bow, like I keep saying, and a lot of other people keep pointing out as well. But never mind. So we're about 50% of the way there. So now I shall restart the server again because it's starting to lag again. So I shall return in just a moment. So back in a moment. Okay, back again, and I'm pretty sure you get fed up with me saying that. So before I go on to anything else, I'm going to go down to the stern again, and I'm going to put those 2 windows in that I keep going on. Well, like I said about earlier on, these 2 windows that go on the back here. So I'm going to find the centre block, which is that one there, the centre block, and I'm going to go 2 blocks down from that, or 3rd block down. So you go 1, 2, 3rd block down, and then you're going to go out 2 blocks to the side of the centre line. So 1, 2, there, and then cut a 2 wide, 3 high, or 3 down hole like that, and the same on the other side. 2 down, 3 down, 1 across, 2 across. Do the same there. Make sure you don't make any mistakes. And there you go. That's 2 gaps, and get rid of the centre block. That's the 2 gaps for the windows. And then just add the glass. There we go, that's the two windows. And the reason I call it the two windows is because it is a landmark. Well, I say a landmark, it is one of the few features that are still on the stern wreck. It's what a few explorers call, because it's an easy place to find your bearings, basically. Because everything else is so fucked up on the ship. So that's that wall done. So that's that bit done. I'm going to go to the bow. Again, I'm going to start coughing again. I don't want to. I hit the microphone as well. I apologise. So now go to the front of the bridge, or the front of the boat deck, and the front wall here. Find the centre block, which isn't difficult because you've got the pillar there. On the top, you're going to put a glass block there, and you're going to put 4 either side of that. So go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. That's the front of the bridge, and then 2 white blocks either side. That's the front wall of the bridge all done. And then to the side, to build the side walls, you're going to put behind that. You're going to put 2 blocks there like that. Then a single block up. Same on the other side. 2 blocks out and then 1 up. And then put a glass block in there for the windows. And then when you're on the ship, this will be the bridge, looking at the front, and then you can look at the side as well. Although pretty pointless. So that's that bit done. And then find the centre block again, which is here. Then count back 7 blocks. So go. I use stone slabs. So go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And on the 7th block, put another white block, and then get rid of the stone slabs because I don't need them. So at the front, this will be a front wall of the wheelhouse. So you've got the bridge separate from the wheelhouse, and this front wall of the wheelhouse will be 9 wide. So it's 4 either side. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Excuse me. And that is alright, yep. So then for the side walls of that, you're going to build backwards 4 blocks. So go 1, 2, 3, 4. On the other side, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then out to the sides, you're going to build 6 blocks. So go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, that's fine. Same on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like that. And that is the front of the front of the officers' quarters there, and the wheelhouse there. So the front wall of the wheelhouse, you just want to put a block there, and a block on each corner, and then put windows across the front, like so. Then for the side walls, we'll put a block there and a block there, and then remove that block there because you can put a door there. This is one of the few doors I'm going to be marking out, so you can put a door there. The same on the other side, block there, and a door. So it's basically increased the height of the walls to 2 blocks high there. And this back wall here of 6 is going to be increased to 3 high because it's going to be slightly higher than the rest of the bridge. So I just increase the height of these walls to 3 high, like so. And then the same on the other one, 3 high, like that. And then that is the basics of the bridge wheelhouse. These are the front walls, of course, of the officers' quarters and the entrance to the grand staircase and all that. So the side walls will be built down in a minute or later on because I've got to put the funnels in first. But the next job for the bridge is just to add stone slabs across the front of the bridge, like so, like that, and then from the back, add stone slabs back to the walls that are 3 high. And you can see the stone slabs overhang the wheelhouse sides by 1 block. That's how it should be. Then the same on the other side. Like so, and then everything in between you just fill up with stone slabs. There we go, that's that bit done, and then I just fill in the rest as quick as I can. Like so, and it should, in theory, look like that. It's just the wheelhouse. All looks pretty neat. Although there is a limitation because you've got not much headroom. I have seen some people who use this tutorial, or use the original tutorial, is to add another row of blocks across the top of the windows just to increase the height of it to 3 blocks high, so you've got plenty of headroom. You can do that if you want to. There's no real disadvantage in it. It actually might look a bit better. You've got plenty of headroom there because there's about a millimetre of height. So that's just cover that, and then you can add your door in that space there. So that's that bit done. Now for the what's next? The bridge wings, which hang out the side of the ship slightly. So at the end of the row of 5 here, it's the front wall of the boat deck. You want to put a row of blocks 3 like this, like so, like that, and then another row of 3 like that, and then a block up there, and a block there, and then 2 blocks back from there, and also 2 blocks there, and then another one there. So it should look like that, and then add your roof, like so, and then you've got a covered bridge wing, so it should look like this, and you can look at the sides slightly of the ship. It should look like that. Now do the same on the other side. At the end of the row of 5, put a line of blocks like that, and then like that, and then 2 in like that, and then a corner block, 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 and then the roof like so. And on the top of on the center block of the roof, you can put a redstone torch or something, because I know in the real ship they had lights up there, so you can do that. So that's the second bridge wing, and it looks like that. And now you can put the dividing wall in as well from the on the boat deck, which divides the passenger area to the crew area. So from this back wall of the bridge wing, you just build outwards like this. Let me count that. So it's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blocks inwards, and then 2 back, and then you can put a gate in that space there. So it's just a small dividing wall, 9 long, and then 2 back, like so. You can go in this space here, and you've got your crew area. And the same on the other side. 9 back, 9 across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 2 back like that. And you can add your gate and so forth like that. So from above, it should look like that. So that is the bridge pretty much all done. And then you can go ahead and add details like levers and buttons and things. If you're really creative, you can do some redstone torch, redstone circuitry, and all that other crap. I never got on with that, so don't ask me. So that's that. And the next job, I just want to restart the server again because it's really starting to piss me off. So I'm going to restart the server and then I'll be back again. So just a moment. Okay, I have returned, and next job is to add all 4 of the big smokestacks, or funnels if you like. These things are massive. They are several blocks high, about 36 blocks high, and there will be 4 of them, of course. So first job is to find the front wall of the bridge, which of course is here, and the center block, which is here, and you're going to count back 21 blocks. Yes, so we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and then on the 22nd block, I've already put a marker there, of course. So on the 22nd block, you put your center block of the funnel there. So back from the bridge, 21 blocks, and on the 22nd block, put the center block. Excuse me. And then you want to put, hang on, let me see. Front wall is 3 blocks wide like that. So that's the front wall. And then you want 2 rows of 2 out to the side like that. So that's that bit done. And then a line of 2 that way, and then same on that side, line of 2, and then a row of 6. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Same on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And in the middle of that row of 6 on the outside, you put a row of 2 there like that, just to make the funnel a bit wider. Same on the other side, put a row of 2 there. And then at the back of the row of 6, you put another row of 3. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 on the other side, and then 2 rows of 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Same on the other side. 1, 2, and then 1, 2, and then the back block like that. So it's the center block, and that is the diameter of your funnel, or the base of it. Now the way I build my funnels they are completely straight vertical, but I know a lot of people moan that are saying it doesn't look right because they're meant to be slanted back slightly. But then again, when you build that in Minecraft, it looks shit as well, because it being blocks, it just looks ridiculous. So if you want to build them at an angle, that's fine, that's up to you, but I've always built them vertical. That's just my personal opinion. So don't like it, you can lump it. So yeah. So I will do the funnel in a moment. I will build it upwards in a moment, but I want to put the other 4 funnel bases in. So each funnel, they are symmetric ones, each all evenly spread apart. So they are 54 block gap in between each funnel. So I should just count back. I use red blocks to count the gap. So it's 54 block gap. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then at the end, put your block. And I'm just going to measure that line again to make sure it is 54 blocks. And it is 54 blocks, as it says in the bottom left hand corner. So it's 54 block gap, and then you build your next funnel. Of course, same design again, 3 wide at the front, and then 2 rows of 2 either end, 2, 2, and then 2 back, 2 back, then 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. Bloody hell, like that. Then 7 on the other side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, centre block. And that is the base of the second funnel, and it actually comes in very close to the sun deck area, but that's no problem, because the back of the superstructure here, or the deck house, or officers' quarters if you like, will overhang this area slightly by about 4 or 5 blocks, in theory that is. So the way I'm going to do the next bit, I'm going to cut and paste excuse me, I'm going to cut and paste the or copy the red line, which is 54 long, so I can use it as a measuring tool to measure out the next 2 funnels. So I'll copy this and then paste it behind the second funnel so that I get another 54 block gap to the next funnel. So that's first funnel, second funnel, and then the third funnel is 54 blocks back from that. And it does slightly overhang that. I know there was irregularities with this area. I know I didn't measure it, or I did measure it properly, but I probably didn't build it properly. So the funnel does sit over this area slightly. But that's no issue because the deck house does overlap this area as well. I will explain that later on when it comes to building that deck house, so don't worry for the moment. So we're just building thin air at the moment, the base of the funnel. So it's 3 wide, and then 2 rows of 2 out again. 2 rows of 2 out, and then 2 back, 1, 2, 1, 2. And I'll just go back to this funnel a minute, because I forgot to put the 2 rows of 2 on the row of 6 there, like that, just to make the funnel a bit beefier. So I should head back to this one now. So you've got the 2 rows of 2 there, and then you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, centre block, and then the 2 blocks at the sides, like so. And there we go, that's the third funnel, or funnel base anyway. And then I'm going to paste again the row of 54 at the back end of the funnel. And then we have another 54 block gap, and then the fourth funnel can go in place. There we go, centre block, row of 3 wide, and then 2 rows of 2, 2 rows of 2, and then 2 back, 2 back, then row of 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, row of 3, 1, 2, 3, 2 rows of 2, like that. Same on the other side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, centre block. And then the 2 side blocks like that. Same on the other side, like that. And that is all 4 funnels, or the funnel bases in place. Excuse me. And then I can go ahead and remove all that red crap. So I should go R, red with air, so I can get rid of the red blocks in between. They're just my measuring stick to make sure they were all evenly spread. So got rid of the red blocks, and now that all the funnel bases are in place, and then we can go ahead and build the funnels up. So the funnel, of course, are in 2 colours, the yellow bit and the black bit at the top. So I should go from the centre block of the funnel, and the front, or the yellow part of the funnel is 26 high. So that's the first block in. So go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I just measure that and make sure. So the full funnel is 26 high, and then the black part is 10 high. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I just measure that, make sure it's 10 high, and yeah, that is 10 high. So the full funnel height is 36 blocks. So it's 26 yellow and 10 black. And then you just want to build the whole funnel all the way around in that colour scheme. I should do a quick cut. I'll cut and paste the whole thing, so I can cut and paste, or paste it round, so you get an idea of how big the funnel is. So I just paste each section on the yellow bit at the bottom. Okay, that's one side of the funnel done. So from a distance, the funnel will look like that once all the text is out of the way. There we go, that's the text all out of the way, and then the funnel should look like that on one side anyway. And now to do a jump cut while I fill in the other side and also the rest of the funnel. So I shall return once I've done that, so back in a moment. Okay, back again, and here we are with all the funnels in place now, and they should all look something like this. All looking mighty fine. Actually gives the real identity to the ship now, with the 4 yellow smokestacks in place. Looks pretty neat. So that's that. Excuse me, I keep coughing, sorry. Next jobby. I find my notes. Written quite a few down. So yeah, next job is to build the officers. Well, actually, all the deck houses on the top of the boat deck. So we'll go down onto the right-hand side of the boat deck, behind the wheelhouse, the side wall here. And from the side wall here, I'm going to build the first section. And this first part is going to be 45 long. So from the bottom here, on the outside of the row of 6, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. And if I didn't say it before, I'll say it now. It's 45 blocks long, this section. 45 from the right hand side wall, 45 down, and then you want to build 3 out. So we go 1, 2, 3 out like that. And then you want to build 48 down. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48. And it should just be 2 blocks back from the second funnel. So that is fine. And then you've got the edge of the raised section there, which we'll get to in a minute. So I'll just do these side walls here. So that's that side done. 45 down, 3 across, and 48 down. So that's that side done. Now we'll do the left-hand side, which is slightly different. First job is the this side. So the first wall is 45 again. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. That should line up with the other side. Yep, that's fine. And then you want to build 3 out. So 1, 2, 3 out like that. And then 26 down. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. And then build 6 in. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 back to the center, or back inwards. and then 22 down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and 22. And it lines up with the back of this edge here. And then you can join the two sides together just by building the back wall across. And it looks like that. So that's the officers' quarters and entrance to the main grand staircase. Sorry. I will mention that I'm not going to be actually building the grand staircases in this tutorial. I shall just point out where they're going to be because they are quite complicated to build, and they won't look very good with the texture pack I have. So you can look up other people's tutorials and sort of copy that. There are a few others around with very detailed and very good looking grand staircases, so you can copy those or leave it blank like I'm doing. So that's the base of those walls done, and then you just want to increase them to 3 blocks high all the way around. So increase them to 3 high all the way down and around. Use the quickie build tool all the way down that side and then up this side. Then round this way and then up the other side. And then back up this side. And there we go, that's all the walls increased in height. And what you can do here is actually just build this line of blocks across the top like that to join the two front sections together, also leaving a bit of headroom so you can get into the wheelhouse. So that's that section done, and the next job to do is just add stone slab roof to the top. So do that all the way around, all the way on top of this deck house area and around the funnels, these first two funnels. I shall do the first front section of it because building it round the funnels takes a bit of time, so I'll just do this first funnel area. So that's the first part of the wall. You will notice that this section of the roof is actually higher than the wheelhouse. That's because I want a bit of headroom in the officers' quarters area. So just put a few slabs here, or stairs if you want to, just to make it a gentle slope down to the bridge like that. Or like I said earlier, build the bridge house 1 block higher, then you won't have that problem. So that'll be for that. And then just fill in the stone roof around the funnels. I'll do this as quick as I can. Okay, so there's all the stone slab added to the roof of the first deck house all the way around, and it should all look like this. And I will add doors and windows to it later on just to make it look a bit more appealing, because it does look a bit bland at the moment. So that's that section done. And now for the this area here, which we left blank in the previous part, what I'm going to do is increase these edges around to an extra block high. So just build it all the way 1 block high all the way around. This deck, the deck that will go inside here, will be 1 block higher than the boat deck. So we'll get to that once I've built this area. I'll leave this back wall blank for the moment because the next deck house will go in a minute. Also, you can build this front part up to the end of the deck house out to the front wall of this edge here. So, and also get rid of this wood edge as well, just to cover it up. And there we go. That's that bit done. And then we just build this side. Excuse me. And there we go. That's that section all raised by one block. And now the next job to do is just put in the deck, which will be the same height as these white walls now. So the deck will go in here, like so. And as you can see, it is one block higher than the rest of the boat deck. This is the sun deck, and there will be a compass or a raised platform in the middle when it's done. So I should do this as quick as I can. It'll probably be a fast forward, so I shall do this as quick as I can just to fill it in. Okay, there we go. That's that section all raised. The back wall I will do in a moment, where we connect the back walls to the sides of the deck house around the funnel. So I'll put the funnel deck house in place in a minute. What you can do now for the edges of the sun deck, what I normally do is use white wool as an extra wall all the way around, basically an extra height of that. But what you can do is use either iron bars. It's basically the same thing as all around the other decks. Is use either iron bars for handrails or wood fence, whichever you want, all the way around, and it should look pretty neat. So I would use wool all the way around, but I won't put it in just yet, so I'll leave it blank for the moment. But we've got the raised deck in now, so that's how it looks. So then we move on to the third funnel deck house. I'm trying to work out what I do, just find my notes. Okay, found them, and then we go down to the bottom, and we count 6 forward from the front of the third funnel. So go 1, hang on, find my go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and put our block on the 6th block, so get rid of this. And the front of the deck house is going to be 1 block higher up than the rest of the boat deck because of the raised sun deck. So we'll get to that, worry about that in a minute. So the front wall is, well, the first block's there, and the front wall is going to be 11 wide, so 5 either side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the side walls, I should do the left hand side wall first, which is this side. Pardon me. And you're going to build down 8 to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then out 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then down onto the deck below, we're going to build 8 down to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 6 back in to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got that right, haven't I? 8, 6, 8, 6, and then 14 down to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And is that right? I think it is. If it ain't, then tough. Right, so that's the left hand side. So on the right hand side, we should go around to the right hand side. And this side, you're going to build 8 down again. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think that's right. Yep, that's fine. And then Gonna build 6 out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 10 down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, like so, and then 3 inwards. We go 1, 2, 3, and then 4 down. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 3 in again. 1, 2, 3, and then 8 down. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And yeah, both walls do line up. So then we build the back wall across like this, like so, and then that's the foundations of the deck house done. This is the same deck house I did in the Titanic update video, which I will probably remove because of this tutorial. So that's that bit done, and then you just want to increase the height of the walls. The front walls on the sun deck, you just want to increase to 2 blocks high because of the extra deck height wall. Well, one block higher deck at the front, so the front few walls will be 2 blocks high, and then everything past the sun deck will be 3 high. So just increases to 3 high all the way around. Then up the other side. There we go. That's the deck house walls all increased in height. And then the next job is to add the roof, which of course is the same as the roof of the previous deck house. It's all going to be stone slabs, so should build this as quick as I can. Probably be another fast forward. And there we go. That's the stone slabs all added to the roof. And like the previous deck, you can start adding the previous deck house. Sorry, you can start adding doors and windows to this area. So now the back edge of the sun deck is all exposed to the side of the deck house. We can just build blocks there to cover that edge up, and then do the same on the other side. Get rid of those two and just build across like that. And then we have the sun deck is all complete. Well, more or less. So yeah. So the next job is to build the next deck house, which will go in between the third and the fourth funnel. From the third funnel deck house, you're going to find the center block, which is here, and I'm going to count back, leave a 4 block gap to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and on the 5th block, put your white block there. And this deck house is going to be relatively square, so the front wall is 23 wide, so that's 11 either side of the center. So go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And the same on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And the side walls are going to be 13. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Same on the other side. There we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then join the two sides together with another back wall. And then increase the height of this wall to 3 high. Use a quickie build tool for this. And there we go, all increased to 3 high. That's quick. Like I said, it's basically a square or rectangle, whichever you want to call it. And then, like before, add the stone slab roof to the top. Although not essential. You can use white wall if you want to. And then in the centre, or across the centre, I shall build the area is raised, sort of a pyramid shape, sort of a. It's hard to explain what it is, but I'll build it and then you can see what it is. So, row of blocks along there, row of slabs rather, along there, and then along this side. Basically, what I'll do, I'll build it on this front section here. So you have centre block, no 3 rows of slabs there. and then just build the slabs up into a pyramid like so, like that. So you got it shaped like that, but you want it all the way along the centre of this wall. So I should do it as quick as I can, and I'll do a jump cut. There you go. That's what I was trying to explain. Basically, a pyramided area in the centre. I know these were actually windows on the real ship. They're sort of and they had covers over them, which could be opened and and shut. It's basically an area over, or access area to the second staircase area. I don't know the full details, but that's that deck house there. Excuse me. Right, so now we've got the next area, which is the skylight to the second, or the aft deck, what am I saying, second staircase. So it's a skylight to that. So we'll go from the back wall of this deck house, because it's connected to it. Going to go the bottom and the count inward 6 blocks. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and cut a hole there like that, and the same on the other side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and cut a hole. And then we're going to cut a hole 15 long. So got the first block, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Like so, and then the same on the other side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then across to the other side. You now have that gap there, and then you just want to remove everything in that space. Across there to there, and then we get that area is all removed. And this will be, well, in here would be where the second staircase would be. But you can go ahead and build that. You just want to cut a hole all the way down to the bottom deck of the ship. I won't be doing it because I can't be bothered. So then what you want to do is line the inside edge of this gap with the white blocks all the way around. And also across here. Like so, and then increase the height of these walls to, I think it's too high. Just build it up. Yeah, build it too high all the way around. So it's too high there, too high across there, and then too high there, and then too high from the front there. So there we go. That's the gap all lined with white blocks all the way around. Then what you can do, either glaze it all completely with just glass, or you can do what I'm going to do, is basically put a beam across the centre, like so, and then put lines of blocks across, leaving gaps there, so you can put glass in those gaps there, so cross like this. That's one side like that, and then the other side. There we go, that's that like that, and then in between the lines you just want to add the glass blocks like that. So I should do this in my quick thing to replace air with glass, and there to here, and there we go, that's all glazed, and that's how it should look, all covered like that. And then on the inside, if I can find a way in, down this way and in here, once you're inside it should look like this, although with a staircase here as well, so it should look pretty neat. So that's that. Let's head back out again. Now for the next section is going to be another raised deck, but this is going to be around the fourth funnel, and this is only going to be a smaller area. Uh, so from the centre block of the glass area, you're going to leave another 4 block gap. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then put your white block at the end. And then this area here, you're going to build a front wall, 27 wide. So that's 13 either side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 that side. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 that side. Excuse me. And then the side walls are going to be 36 long. So go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's the back wall, well not the back wall, the side wall of the raised sections. We'll do the same on the other side. 36 long, although I won't count it, I'll just measure it against the other side. Nearly there, and there we go, that's all lined up. And then just connect the back wall together. And then in between this space here, you just want to add the raised deck, which will go in here like this. You can remove this deck here if you want to, the deck space in between. Although it won't really matter because you're only going to gain 1 block space underneath. So personally, I'll just leave that in there and just build the deck over the top of it in this space. It's also going to cut the. We can also build it either round the fourth funnel or just build it underneath it all the way around. So I shall just build this quick with the quick build tool, and it will cut the bottom row of the funnel off. But no worries, because these funnels will be the same height still. And there we go. That's the deck all added. As you can see, it's all in here, and it is raised by 1 block. Excuse me. And then what you can do, like on the sun deck, you can add either a white wall of wool all the way around the edge for a barrier, or use iron bars or wood fence for railings. It's entirely up to you. So I should just leave that blank for now, and then we'll focus on the fourth funnel deck house. If I can find my notes. So 2 blocks forward of the actual funnel, so this is for the deck house, so the second block forward, so go 1, 2, and put your block there. The front wall is going to be 16 wide, so it's, hang on, 16 wide? Should be 17, because there's never an even number, so 8 either side, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Same on the other side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like so, and then the side walls are 18 long. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Then, of course, the same on the other side, 18 long. Like so, and then build down to the other side of the back wall, like so. And then, like on the previous deck houses, just build it 3 high all the way around. So, quickie build tool again. 3 high all the way around. Now this deck house isn't strictly accurate. There are some issues with it. It's just a square, but I know it's not a square on the real ship. I haven't got proper pictures or details of this deck house, and I've only just built it quick, just to get it out of the way. So if you want to build it more accurately, there are probably plenty of photographs out there of this area, or use a model if you want to. But I'm just building it as a square for now. So once you've added the side wall, or all the walls all the way around, and 3 high, just add the usual stone slab roof all the way around. And okay, that's that all done. These stone slabs all added, and then you can add the doors and windows as usual to the deck house itself. Nearly all the deck house is done. The final one, which is the elevator shaft, excuse me, I'll go from the back wall. Well, actually, I'll build from the back wall of the boat deck, and I just got to find the centre block, which I think is that one. Just measure either side just to make sure it is the centre block. Up to 15 that side. 15 that side, yep, that's fine, that is the centre block. So you want to count 10 blocks forward of this point, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And on the 10th block, put your block there. And get rid of all the stone slabs because they're not important. Right, so this back wall is going to be 15 wide, so it's 7 either side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so that's 15 wide. Side walls are 12 long, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I'm building forward this time rather than backwards. And the same on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then add the back wall, or front wall this time. So that's that. That's the base of the deck house. And then you're going to build this one 4 blocks high. So it's 2, 3, 4 high. And then quick build tool. There we go, 4 blocks high. And then from the top edge, add your roof, which I'm going to build in white. So that's the roof done. And then from the centre block again, and third block in from the back wall, or from either wall really, because it's all symmetrical. So from the third block in on the centre, add a block, and this inside, this is going to be another small deck house on top. I say deck house, it's basically the houses the equipment for the elevator shaft. This is going to be 7 wide, so that's 3 either side, I think. Actually, I think I got this a bit wrong. Oh well, worry about it in a minute. So it's 7 wide and then 6 forward here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like that. Actually, ignore what I've done. I did say build it 2 blocks in. Build it on the third block in. And then it will be symmetrical most of the way around, except for these sides. So that's that. So instead of building the third block in, build it the fourth block in, and then build a 7 sides, 7 front wall, 6 sides, then the back of the front wall, and then this wall is all going to be 3 high all the way around. So increase it to 3 all the way around. Like so, and then add the roof, which is again in white blocks. And just as the server starts to lag, wonderful. Right, so that's that deck house all done. That is all the deck houses, more or less done. There are a few more details to add to them later on. Of course, the doors and windows, and also ventilation and things like that. So that's all the deck houses pretty much all done in place, that is. So we've gone from the bridge all the way back. We've also got the funnels in place, so that's this stage of the tutorial all done. And then I just need to restart the server again, and then I shall be back to do the next task, which I shall find out. Right, so back in a moment. Okay, back again. Now, since I've restarted the server, I've gone ahead and added all the doors and windows to the superstructure. So you can see here along the side walls, I've just put a window, 3 blocks, window, then a door, then so forth, all the way along the officers' quarters area there, and then also around the third funnel deck house, the middle deck house, and around the fourth funnel, and around the elevator shaft and entrance area there, also down the sides. You can go ahead and do this in any way you want, or you can copy it from original plans, which I haven't got, so I'm just doing it off by heart at the moment. So that's that. And then I've gone and done the superstructure windows on the inside as well, on the inner walls. You see there the windows along the front there, they are big windows like that. And the same here along the promenade. Got windows, door, all the way along. All the way down. Except for the this area here, which I haven't done yet, but don't worry. And also down the far end of the promenade deck. Basically windows, 3 windows, door, 3 windows, door. And then same again on the lower deck. Windows and doors all the way along. And it looks something like this, although you can't see it very well because I'm going too fast. But you get the idea. Like so, and also added the windows across the front like that. And I think there's something else I'd done in that time as well, but I can't remember what it was. So I'm ready to come back to that in a minute and work out what I'd done, but never mind. So we're going to start now on the forecastle area, and also on the stern as well. I'm going to put the main masts in, and the main masts I'm going to use tree trunks for this, because that's all I've got. So centre block of the forecastle at the tip of the bow, and then go to the back wall of the forecastle, where the mast will be. In this foremast, put your block there. The foremast, or forward mast, is going to be 78 blocks high. So that's 1. They go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I shall measure that from the top to the bottom. It is 78 blocks. I've built it as a 1 block diameter, but what you can do, well, I know what a lot of other people do as well, is make it 3 block or 4 block diameter, 3 block diameter, sorry, so you can have a ladder going up the middle as it is on the real ship, but I haven't bothered doing that, so I've just made it a single spare high. So that's the forward mast. It sits on the bow like that. Then the stern mast, which is down the far end, on the area with the 2 windows. You've got the deck here, you've got the 2 windows here, these 2 windows, then you've got the stern mast or aftermast will go on the deck above that. So about, I don't know, 10, 15, maybe 20 blocks in from the edge on the centre. I haven't counted it, but it's about, I'll just measure it actually. So from there to the centre block there, it is 15 blocks in, yeah, 15 blocks in from the end. And this aftermast is going to be 73 high, so more counting. So it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70, 1, 2, 3. So that is 73 high, in theory, and I shall measure that to make sure. And yep, they're 73 blocks high. And when I just do a quick join them together at the top to make sure they are the same height. And yet we've got a single block across the top, so I just remove that line across the top. Now for the rigging, which I use is glass blocks for the rigging, because that's all I've got. I know some people use spider webs or things like that. So from the top of the mast, you're going to count down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5th block down, get rid of those ones. And you're going to build 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And on the 10th block there, no, actually on the 10th block, build a block there and then build outwards 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. And then what I do now is you build a center line of cable across, and then 2 subsequent cables on either side like that, and that will go all the way across to the other end. So I'll go to the other end, and it was on the 5th block down, wasn't it? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and build out 10. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. On the 10th block you add the 1, 2, 3, 4 out like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then same again on this side, subsequent cables. So you have 5 cables going across the top, like so. And then what you want to do is just join them together. So right hand side cables to the right hand side cable on one side, or on both ends. Just do the same across the top. And there we go, that's both ends done now with the cables. You can see there's 4 cables across the top like that. And that's how the cables should look. So then at the aftermast I usually put a flag in place. I usually put an England flag, so just below the rigging I put an England flag because I'm an Englishman. And there we go, that's an England flag for an English built ship, or an English built Minecraft ship, because I know the original was Irish or Northern Irish. So there we go. Enough of that. So now down to the forecastle deck, and we're going to build the front anchor crane, and we're going to go from the tip of the wood section of the forecastle, and we're going to count back 16 back. So I used to use stone slabs. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And on the 16th block, put the crane base there and get rid of all the stone slabs because they're not needed. So the crane is going to be 8 high, so it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then the crane arm is going to be 7 long, so we use stone slabs for that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now I know a lot of people moan that the crane is facing the wrong direction whenever I build it, but do take in note that this crane did pivot. I mean, it wasn't stuck facing one direction, it did swing round in other directions. So you can build it in any direction you want. You can have it facing forward, backwards, left, right, any way you want, because it did pivot. Although it doesn't look that way anyway. So, because on the wreck it's facing forward, and in photographs it's facing backwards. So, you know, it does make you wonder. Right, so that's that bit done. That's just me covering that bit there. And then from the bottom, just build up diagonal in stone slabs or in blocks, whichever you want. I'm just building as the best I can, and there we go. That's the diagonal section of the crane done. That's how that should look. So now we head to the back end of the forecastle deck, the back wall, and this we're going to put in the wave break, and this is going to be 14 diagonal blocks inward. So from the corner here we go 14 in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 on that side, and the same on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, oh bloody hell, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And there we are. They don't join together because we're going to put a cargo hatch there. So from the end there we put a cargo hatch which will be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks long, or 7 blocks wide, and then 5 long. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the front wall like so. And then, like on previous tutorials, you can cut this hole in here and have the cargo hatch going right down to the belly of the ship. But I'm just going to use them as dummies for now, so I'm going to increase the height of this cargo hatch to 2 blocks high, like so, all the way around, and then add a stone slab roof to it, or cover to it, and there we go. That's the forward cargo hatch. And then for the anchor chains, which are just going to be stone slabs, are going to go from behind the forward crane one block back and one block out from there, and then on that side as well. You're going to have 2 rows of 8 long. So go one. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. Hang on. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Same on the other side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 2 blocks back. So go 2, and then 1 out from there. So 2 back, 1 out, like that. You're going to have 2 rows of 19 long. So that's 1 already. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. And it finishes just about, I don't know, 10 blocks forward of the cargo hatch. So same on the other side, 19 blocks. Won't bother counting it, just measure it to the other side. There we go, that's 2, in theory, rows of chains. Now there are other details you can add to the forecastle deck. I'm not going to put any more on there because I haven't really got the proper resources, but you can use anvils, which look pretty good when you use them. They can be used for the bollards, which you can use to tie the ship to the dock. You've got bollards, and also other things you can add to the bow. So that's the forecastle deck. I may come back and add more details later on, but that's as far as I'm going to go for the moment. So that's that section done. So trying to think what else I got now. I've got some more notes written down, and the server is playing up again. So I'm going to use this lame excuse again to do another jump cut while I have to restart the server. So once again another jump cut. So back in a moment. Okay, back again. Restarted the server again. Hopefully it'll be for the last time, but I guarantee it will not. I've added a few more details in the meantime to the forecastle deck. Just a few more lumps and blocks in various places. Still looks a bit bare, but you can go ahead and add a few more details. It's basically that. I've added a few bollards, even though they're only stone slabs, so you can use anvils and it will look 10 times better probably. Right, so the next job is to go onto the boat deck at the front, just behind this separating wall from the passenger area to the crew area. Just behind it, you're going to count inwards from the edge of the ship. Because I'm on the right hand side here, so from the edge you go 1, 2, 3. Bloody hell, lag. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in, and then 1 back to there. So I've got a marker there, so I got rid of that. And then cut out about, I don't know, how many was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cut back about 6 blocks back, and then make this gap 3 if you want to, or 4 wide, because what this is going to be, it's going to be the stairway. So I'm going to build it 3 wide, so it's going to be a narrow stairway. So what you do then is build the actually ignore that, make it 4 wide, but over the top of the superstructure wall underneath. You got the inner wall underneath there, so you remove a line of blocks across the top of that as well, and then you can add the lining around the inside like that. So now it's a 2 wide staircase. Then build it in like that, and then across like that. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna need the stair blocks. As I haven't got stair blocks, I've only got stone slabs. But because it's a limited space, the the stair blocks will work much better. So if you're using stone slabs, you're gonna want to extend this gap about another 3 blocks. So I just do that actually. I'll make it a bit bigger by another 2. I think that'll do. So there's the gap, and then when you're walking along the deck, you'll be able to go down the stairs like that onto the deck below. And that's that. So then what you want to do is just build the side walls around like that. So that's the area like that, and then you can add the stairs from here, this edge here, down to here, and then around the gap, you just want to build the wall down to the deck below, and then build the side wall up to the edge, and then because the stairs will come down to about here, basically separates the stairs from the inner deck or the side, and then I'm not explaining it very well, but once it's all built, you know what I mean. So that's that bit, and then the back wall here, like so. And that's that bit done. Then you can add the stairs. I haven't got the stairs available, so I'm just going to leave it blank. But you add the stairs from there down, all the way down, and then you'll be able to walk up and down between the decks in that area. Because I know this is a detail present on the real ship, So that's the only stairway I'm going to be building. So that's that. I'm going to do a quick jump cut while I do the other side, so back in a moment. Okay, back again, and we've got the invisible stairway added to the other side. Got the, well, the stairway, but the invisible stairs. So that's that side done. And if I can get out of here, there we go. So that's that side done. Excuse me. I'm now going to go down to the well deck, which is the area between the forecastle and the main superstructure. I'm going to go to the back wall of the forecastle deck, which is here. And you're going to find the center block and count back one, or leave a single block space and put a block there. So that's the front wall of the forward cargo hatch on this deck. These cargo hatches will be 9 wide, so it's 4 on either side. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 7 down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then back across that side there. And like I said before, you can cut the hole in the deck and build them right the way down to the belly of the ship, or you can just build them as dummies like I'm doing at the moment. If you want to be shown how to build the cargo hatches properly, then consult my cargo ship / fishing trawler tutorial. That has a fairly detailed description on how to do it. So that's that. Then you want to build these 2 high, so just increase the height of the walls all the way around. Like so, and then add the cargo hatch, which is stone slabs, like so. And then you're going to leave a 3 block gap behind this cargo hatch, so 1, 2, 3 gap, and then build the same design again. 9 wide, 7 long, so 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then back across the back like this. And yeah, then increase it to 2 high. And then same again, stone slabs across the top for the cargo hatch. Cover, that is. Excuse me, I keep covering, I apologise. So that's the cargo hatches. Now for the cranes, the cargo cranes which sit on the just forward of the superstructure. I'm going to go down to the base here, and we're going to go from the back wall, or from the front wall of the superstructure. We're going to count 4 in, so it's 4 gap on the wood, so 4 wood, so 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. And we'll go from the 5th one, and then you're going to count 1 forward, so leave a single gap. So it's 5 in, basically, well, 5th block in, and 1 forward. And we're going to put the first blocks of the base of the crane, so it's 2 blocks, and then you want 4 across, and then 6 across, and then 4 across, and then 2 like that. So it's basically a subtle circle like that, and then what you want to do is increase the height to 2 blocks high, or 3 blocks high, depending on how much detail you want to go into. So I'll just do it 2 high for now. And then for the crane body, depending on which way you want to build these cranes, because I'm going to build them facing forward, but I know when they were stored in transit, the cranes were facing towards the centre, sort of facing each other. But I'm going to build them facing forward, so that's just me. So the crane section, the main bit, is going to be 8 high. So from the centre, it's going to be 2 blocks wide, so like that, and it's going to be 8 high. So it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Same on the other side, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8, like that. Then at the back end of the crane at the top, just add 2 blocks there, and that is the main crane body. And then the crane arm is going to be 14 long, so 1, 2, 3rd block up, go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, like that. And then the same on the other side, and that is the first crane on the well deck. You can build them a bit longer if you want to, it's up to you. So that's that one, and then I'm just going to build the same on the other side. So to make it a bit easier for the centre, or on the other side, for the centre section of the crane is the 3rd block in from the edge and 4th block forward of the superstructure. So it's 3rd in, 4th forward. So I shall put that into practice on the other side. and I've forgotten it already. What was it? Fourth in, third forward. No, hang on. Third in, fourth forward. Right. So go in 1, 2, 3, 4 forward, and third in. So there. And we build the centre part of the crane, which is 6 wide, and then 2 rows of 4 either edge, and then the row of 2 like that to build the base, and then raise it to 2 high, and then we build the crane body. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 up with the back part, and then same on the other side, like so. Then third block up on the front, and I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and then same on the other side. To that, and there we go. That is the 2 cranes on the well deck. There are a few more details you can add, sort of bollards again, but that is pretty much all of that required. Oh, and staircases you're going to need to, because I haven't got the stairs again. You're going to want to cut 2 blocks in of the back wall of the forecastle, and then have a staircase down to the well deck, and the same on the other side. I'll just close that off. So there'll be 2 staircases on the back wall of the forecastle down to the well deck, and then about a third of the way in from the left hand side, you want to cut another hole and have a staircase going from the A deck down to the well deck again. Just a single staircase on this end of the deck. So that's that. So that's covers the bow for the moment. So I head to the stern, and I've also added a few details on the poop deck as well. Sorry, stern deck. Basically, it's just stone slabs to represent the benches, but you can use proper stair blocks for the benches. I'm just using slabs because it's all I've got. And a few bollards in place. They kind of look a bit crap, don't they? But that's all I've got. So that's that. So for the what was I going to do now? Oh yeah, cargo cranes on the end of the promenade deck, which is this deck here. Got the promenade deck there, and you're going to use the same base design. So leave a single block gap from the edge. Build the row of 6. That's 4, 5, 6. Then the row of 4, and then the row of 2. Row of 4, and then the row of 2. Increase to 2 high, like so, and then the same crane height again, 8 high. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Although you can build it a bit shorter because it is quite high. So I've built it 8, but you can build it. Actually, I'd lower it by 2, so it's 6 high rather than 8, like so. And then same on the other half, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that bit there. And the crane arm, build this 10 long. So go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, like that. So that's that crane arm done. What I'll do the next 2 cranes on this side of the ship, and then I'll jump cut and copy the same on the other side. So I was just doing the left hand side for the moment, and then I'll copy the same for the right hand side. So the next cargo crane will go down onto the lowest deck. I'm not sure what this deck is called. I think this is the aft well deck. I'm not sure, but it's between the main superstructure and the laughable poop deck. So yeah, so we'll go from the inner edge here. So we've got this wall here with the 2 windows on. So leave a single block gap, and actually count back 1, 2, 3 blocks back from the back wall, and then count out 2. So 1, 2, and build on the 3rd block. So on the 3rd block away there. So 3 back, 3 out. We build the central row of 6 for the crane, then the rest of it, and then increase the height like so. Then the height of this one can be 8 or 6, so I'll do it in 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with the back part, and then that way, 6 up, and then another, say 14 for this crane arms. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Actually, make it 10 because it is a bit long. So 1, 2, 3, 4 back. So 14 did seem a bit long, so make it 10. There we go, that's the crane arm done, and that is the second crane. As you can see, it's just next to the section of 2 windows, like so. Excuse me. Now for the final crane on this area, it's going to be on the poop deck. Yes, again. Right, so I've already put a marker there, so you go so from the edge, go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hang on. If I just build it in place, then I'll be able to do the measurements properly. So build that bit, and that bit. Right, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 back from the edge, and 1, 2, third block in. So 3 in from the edge and 5 back from the front wall. So I'll do another aerial view in a second once I've put the base in. So there's the base, and there it is from the edge of the poop deck, like that. That's enough of that. Right, now for the crane arm, or the crane body, is make this one 8 high. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then back edge, and then the crane arm can be 10 again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then same on the other side. And this crane is facing forward rather than the other two facing back. So we've got the cranes like that, and they should look like that. So I'm just going to do a jump cut and copy them to the other side, so I shall return in just a moment. Okay, back again, and I've added all the cranes now to the decks on both sides now, so we've got 6 cranes in this area. And that all looks pretty neat. And now the next job is to go down to the wall with the 2 windows on, down to the deck at the base of the wall. So you've got the 2 windows above you, and these 2 cargo hatches are going to be built from this area built from the wall. So for the centre block there, you're going to build this front wall of the hatch 7 wide, so it's 3 either side, so it's 7 wide, and then 8 long. So okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like that, and then 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the other side, and then build a back wall, and then increase the height to 2 high, like on the bow. Like so, and then add the cargo hatch cover to the top, like so, and then you leave a 5 block gap from behind this cargo hatch. You go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and on the 6th block, just copy the same design again, 7 wide, 8 long, so 7, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then back across the other side, like so, and then increase the height of that to 2 high. And then add a cargo hatch cover to the top. And that is the cargo hatches done, and pretty much all the details done for this area as well. You can then start to put the staircases, like on the forecastle deck down to the well deck. You're going to need staircases from the stern deck down to this deck here as well, and also from the A deck down to this deck as well. You can need staircases in this area. So cut a gap, put 2 rows of stairs down, and then you've got full access to this area and aft. So yeah, that's that. All the rest of the staircases are internal, so you'll have to plan them out yourself. So I'm just doing the externals like I normally do. Right. Next job is the what's it called? Docking bridge. That's it. Right. So you go to the end of the stern and find the centre block, which is there, and then find my notes where I've written it all down, like so, and then you're going to count forward 30 blocks from this point. So it's 1. Actually, I use red to count it. So it's 1, 2. Actually, 2. Counting that block there. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So on the 30th block back, I'll get rid of all the red now for the measurement. So it's 30th block back. And then on the 31st block, no, actually from the 30th block, I apologise, you're going to count out 8 to the side. So we go 1, actually use stone slabs for this, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And on the 8th block, put a white block, so I'll get rid of the rest of the stone slabs for the measurement. So you put the white block there, and then you build 4 round like that. And then the same on the other side, build out 8, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and get rid of the rest. So you've got your 8th block, and then rows of 4 like that, and then you can get rid of the centre block. And then on these 2 rows of 4, well, 4 of 4 square, increase them to 3 high, like so. And then 2, 3, so it's 3 high like that. And then, let me think. Put a block at the top, and then a block out like that, and then get rid of that one. Because this block here will be for the back edge of the wall of the docking bridge. So you're going to build it out to the edge of the ship. Once you get to the edge, you're going to build it over the edge by 3. So it's 1, 2, 3. I haven't got a full measure. Well, the full width of this docking bridge is 45 long, so it should be. Well, I'll say I haven't actually got the measurements correct at the moment. So it's in theory it's 45 wide. So but it goes over the edge 3 blocks on either side. So I've done that side. I just build this back wall all the way. Sorry, across to the other side. And it overhangs this side by 3 as well. So just measure this wall, or this line of blocks, to make sure it is 45 or in that area. So, yeah, 45 blocks, as it says in the bottom left hand corner. So you've got the 45 beam across like that. And then you're going to build forward of these points by 4 squares. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. Same on the other side. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. Then you're going to build back inwards. 17 back in on each end. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And then build 3 forwards. So 1, 2, 3. Because this docking bridge has one straight edge and the other edge is bows inwards. So on the other side, do the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Then 3 forward. And then connect the 2 sections together across the front. Like so. That is the base of the docking bridge. And then you just fill in the whole area with white. And there we go, that's the floor of the docking bridge all done. Now the next job, what you can do is either use, like I've done on most of the ship, use white wool as a barrier all the way around, or you can use the iron bars for the handrails, railings properly all the way around. Either that or wood fence all the way around. But I'm going to use the white wool all the way around because it's all I've got. So just add a white wool all the way around the edge. Like so, and there we go, that's the docking bridge done. We can add a few more details like levers and switches on there for the telemotors and that, and also a staircase on the back edge, which goes from the deck up to the docking bridge, of course, for access. So that's that. That's pretty much the stern done. I'm going to do another jump cut and write some more notes down because getting to the point now where I've forgotten what I'm doing. Right. So I shall return in just a moment. Okay, I'm back again, and now I'm here at the stern. I'm going to put the rudder and the central propeller on. So along this vertical piece on the back here, which goes up to the underside of the overhang of the stern. You're going to put single stone slabs, which will look sort of like hinges, and this is where the rudder will be attached from the top down to the bottom. It's in theory anyway. So you've got all the hinges in place down to the bottom like that, and it should look something like that. And then at the bottom of the rudder, let me get my notes again because I haven't written it down very well. So the bottom of the rudder, or at the bottom of the ship, we're going to build the rudder out 4 in red. So 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. And then you want 6 rows of 2 up. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 like that. And then 2 up like that. And then you want 6 straight up. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That should be in line with the red section on the rest of the ship. And then build that forward to join up, and it does line up with the rest of the hull. And then you can just fill in this area all with red. So I shall do this quick as I can. Okay, we've got that half of the rudder done. Excuse me. And then I'm going to build the top half in white because it's a bit hard to see underneath this edge of the ship. So what you want to do for the top half, which will be black, but I'm building it in white. So on the top you just want to build rows of 2 all the way up till it meets the top of the rudder like that, or the top of the hinges. So it should look like that, and then just fill in the rest of it. There we go, that's how it should look, although it should be black, but I built it in white. So now I'm going to change it to black, or obsidian, so white to obsidian. Go from there to there, and there we go, that's the rudder all changed to black. Well, the top half anyway. And that is the rudder, how it should look. Now I'm going to build the central propeller, and I'll do the other ones in a bit. So find the center block between the between the top and the bottom, and also the middle section of the excuse me, of the gap. The gap is, I think it's 11 high, isn't it? So I'll measure that. So yeah, the gap is 11. So you should have a 5 block gap either side. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is fine. And then you got your central block there like that. Build it forward 3, no 2 actually, and put a gold one on the end, like so. So you got 2 red and 1 gold. Then on the top of the middle block, or the end of the red one, you build up 3, and then up 3 like that, and then up 2 like that. So you got the blade shaped like that. So you got 3 up, and 2 like that. Then the same out to the side, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, and then 2 like that. So that's the second one. Then build it down, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2. That's the third blade, and then the fourth one, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2. And that is the central propeller. And it is 9 blocks in diameter. So it's 9 wide, 9 high, and 9 all the way around. So that's the central propeller, like I keep saying. And the other 2 will be added in a bit. So that's that. And now I'm going to think about what to do next. There ain't a huge amount to do now. So there's the 2 side propellers to do. A few details on the some of the decks. There's the lifeboats to do. The crow's nest. And a few details for the sun deck. And also top of the officers' quarters area. But we'll get to that in a bit. So I'm just going to do another jump cut and write some more notes down to build. to work out what to do. So I'll return in just a moment again. Okay, I'm back again for the gazillionth time. Should be on to the final leg now of this tutorial. Only a few more jobbies to do. So the next job, I'm going to go to the stern again, back to where we were before. I'm going to go and start building the side propellers. So use a measuring block. I use yellow. No, I use blue. No, I won't. I use yellow for this. You're going to count back 10 blocks back. So find the center block of the propeller, i.e. the shaft there, which is that one there. You're going to count back 10 blocks. So we go 1 from there, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to there. Excuse me. Then you're going to build outwards 9. So that's the first block there. Then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, like that, and then all in between. Get rid. So this is the propeller shaft. Then on the end of that, you're going to put a red block again, and then 2 gold ones like that. So the propeller will be built on that one there. And then everything's back from this point. You can go back and connect it to the hull. Just build this back, connect it to the hull. Like so, just build it forward or back, whichever way. Like so, and then from the second red block back from the gold bit, you're going to build up 5 step sections. So basically 4 rows of 2. So go 1, 2, 3, 4. That's basically build up 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the 5th one up like that. So it's 5 rows of 2 upwards, and then connect across to the hull like that. So basically creating the propeller shaft flange. So that's that bit done, and then you want to connect, same like with the propeller shaft bit, just connect it to the hull by building it backwards. So don't need to just do the top part of it. You don't need to worry about the bit underneath. Just do the top blocks of each row, that is. So that's one section, and the next. Next section. The next one. And you get the idea. And then the final big section. And there we go, that's the propeller, say shaft, but it's more the flange, isn't it? So that's that. And then you just want to add the propeller blade, or the propeller blades. They're going to be the same as the center one, because I know in real life the outer propellers were 3-bladed, and the center one was 4, but I'm going to build all 4 the same. All 3 the same, sorry. So on this side, I'm going to go build up 3, no, up 3 like that, then up 3 again for the second row. So 1, 2, 3, and then 2 like that. Excuse me. Then out to the side. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Then 1, 2. Basically, just copy the middle propeller, which I showed you what to do earlier on. And that is the starboard propeller. And then once you've done that one, you can go to the other side and just do the same there. I just do the quick bit, the measuring bit first. So I go from there. Hang on, I'll just count this again because I got it wrong. I don't know if I got it wrong actually. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think it was right. So basically, from there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. To about, I'll say there. And then out there's 9, so it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And that's the measuring bit done, so I'm going to do a jump cut now, once again, and just do this side quickly, and I shall return. Okay, back once again, and here is both propellers, or outer edge propellers all done, so it's both sides done, and they're both facing different directions, so that way the top blade's facing the right, on the left one the top blade is facing the left, so That's that. That's all three propellers all complete now. Now head to just forward of the the second funnel. Sorry. So this is the second funnel here, and you're going to count 10 forward of the funnel. So go one. I just use blocks to count it. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then on the 11th block you're going to cut a hole in the top of the deck house here, and it's going to be 13 wide. So you get the centre block there, and I can get rid of all these blocks here, so I don't need them. So it's going to be 6 wide, 6 long on either side of the centre block. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Same on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And what I'm doing, I'm cutting a hole because this is going to be the forward skylight to the first class staircase. Because the staircase would go in this area here into subsequent decks below. But I'm not going to be putting a staircase in. I'm just putting the skylight in. Um, if you want the staircase, then you'll have to borrow it from somewhere else. It is a complicated build, so I'm not going to bother with it. So we've got the 13 wide back wall, and then you want to build it forward 12 long. So go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Same on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, like that. And then just get rid of all the slabs in that area to make the hole. Then if you're going to be putting the staircase in, you can cut a hole the same size all the way down to the bottom, bottom deck, and start building the staircase. But it's up to you if you're going to be doing that. So the next job then, once you got rid of the all the slabs in this space, just add a white line all around the edge. Have white blocks all the way around. Like so. And then increase that to 3 high. So it's already 1, then we just build it 2 high more. So all the way around again. Like so. And I just do the top row as quick as I can with a quick build. There we go, all 3 high. Then the next job, I usually put. Well, I've never built the glass dome before, but this is where the glass. When you look up, the glass dome will be above you. But I have limitations on knowledge on how to build one of those. So what I usually do, I just put the glass roof on. Now you can either build this the same as the skylight that was this one between the third and the fourth funnel. Either build it sort of a glass white, glass white, glass white. But what I normally do with this forward one, I normally just put a central beam between in white, like so, and then just fill in glass on both sides. So just do this with the quick tool, that side, and then this side, and then that's that's how I usually do it. Just glass on both sides like that, and that's how that should look if you're building it this way. So that's that bit done. So now we move on to the next job. We're going to go to just in front of the third funnel now, which is here, and I'm going to put a platform down of stone slabs, because then I'm going to build the raised platform for the compass tower. So we find the centre block of the forward deck house, which is here, that one, and you're going to build back, or count back 6 blocks. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and on the 7th block, put a stone slab down. Now you can either use stone slabs or wood slabs, whichever you want. I'm just building this here because I have a model of the ship, and it has a slightly raised platform area for this for this part of the sun deck. But it's up to you if you want to build it, or otherwise you just skip this bit and go straight onto building the raised platform. So up to you. So this area is going to be, if you're going to build it, it's going to be 9 wide. So 1, 2, 3, 4 that side, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 that side, and then 20 long. So go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Same on the other side. Gone over a few. Then back wall, like so. And then in that space there, you can just fill in all the rest of the stone slabs. I shall just use a quick build for this. And there we go, that's that. So that is the raised platform. I don't know why it's there, it just sort of stands out quite a bit on the model I've got. I know the model I do have isn't very detailed. It's the old Revel 1570 model. It's a bit cheap and cheerful, but it did its job. So now we go to the forward edge of this platform bit, and we're going to put a slab down. One, two, third block in, and second block across, and then same on the other side, like so. And put a pair of legs down, like so, 2 high, or 3 high actually, 3 high, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, no, fourth block forward of that point, put another slab, and then another one there, and put another pair of 3 high legs, like so, and then join them all together in the middle here of each leg, like so, and then fill in the subsequent space in between, and then just add a wall around the edge like that. Excuse me. And then leave this center blocks blank here, and then you can add stairs. Because I haven't got stairs, I'm just going to leave it blank, but you can just put stairs there. And then on the top there, you can put another block and put a compass or a switch or whatever in that place. Because this is what this is. This is a compass platform, and that goes there. And while I'm here, actually, I shall just finish off what I was going to do earlier. I was going to just add white wool all the way around this area. Like I said before, you could use iron bars for the railings. I'm just using the white wool here just to make it stand out a bit more, because I don't have the iron bars available to me. So I'll just build this as quick as I can. Okay, that's that side, and then the other side. Excuse me. There we go, that's that one done. Excuse me, I keep coughing, I do apologise. So now I shall pause for a minute and think about what I'm doing next. Oh yes, head to the bow again, and we're going to put the crow's nest in, which is the lookout point where the lookout spotted the iceberg, of all things. And you're going to build this. I'm not sure how high you're going to put it. I'm going to put a block in random about there, and then I'll measure how high that is. From there to the block, 16 high, so it's 16 high up the forward mast, and it's just slightly higher than the bridge in the background, about 4 blocks higher than the bridge. And then just going to put the platform around like that, and then we put the outside edge of the crow's nest around like this. It's a bit bigger than what it would have been in real life, but you need space to move around up here. So this is a lookout space, and that is the crow's nest. Sort of looks like a bathtub, or one of those small boats you get in Minecraft. So that's that. And there isn't really much else to do now. We are nearly all the way there. The last job really is to add the lifeboats, the all-important lifeboats. There will be some more detail along the side of the boat deck as well once the lifeboats are in place, so worry about that in a minute. Now what I've done here, what I'm going to do here, these stairways which are on the boat deck that go down to the promenade deck are currently 4 wide in full. I'm going to narrow them down by a single block to 3, so you have 1 walkway passage rather than 2, because I want a bit more space for the lifeboat. So I'm just going to go back on everything I said earlier. Just going to remove all that on this side. Just get back up and then fill in the gap with wood. Excuse me. Because the lifeboats are pretty big. And there we go. I've just narrowed it by 1 block, so you got a bit more space for the lifeboats on this edge. Now for the davits, so I'm going to put the davits in first. Right. So from the excuse me, from the back of the bridge wings, you're going to build count back 4. So I use, well actually you're going to put a wall there anyway, so 1, 2, 3, 4 like that, of white blocks, and then one further on, and then second block in, or third block in, so it's 1, 2, 3, third block in, you're going to put your first davit. I'm going to build it in grey, so you can see what it is, but you can build them in white if you want to. The davits are going to be 7 high, so it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then one bit forward like that. Excuse me. And then you're going to leave a 16 block gap. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So you've got a 16 gap, and then build your second davit. So it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then one bit forward like that, and then one bit back as well like that. Because this is gonna this inward bit focuses on this lifeboat, and then this one here is for the next lifeboat. So that's that, and then get rid of the blocks in between. And when the lifeboat, put the lifeboat in, it's actually going to be resting on the side of this walkway here. So it's a good thing I did make a bit of room, even though it's not quite enough. So there may be some limitations coming in. But for the lifeboat, you can either copy the design I'm doing, or go ahead and make your own. Excuse me. Your own design, because mine are a bit sketchy, but hopefully be able to follow. So from the second block up on the davit, put 2 blocks like that. I've started the tutorial on how to build a lifeboat now, by the way, in case you're wondering. So 2 up like that, and then 1 forward, 1 down, and then same on the other side, 2 there, and then 2 there, and then join them across the bottom, like so. So you've got the spine of the boat, and then 1 there, and then 1 there, same on the other side, 1 there, and 1 there, and then join these 2 across like that. Like so. And then on the next one up, actually, get rid of these corner ones now, you don't need them, get rid of those corners. Then next one up, you put a block there, and then a block there. Same on the other side. And get rid of the middle one. And then 1 there, and 1 there. There and there, and then get rid of those corner ones in the middle. The same on the other side. What am I doing? 1 there, 1 there, and 1 there. Get rid of the middle. 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, and get rid of those 2. And then you can join the 2 edges together, like so. And the same on the other side, like so. And that's the first lifeboat. It's a bit bigger than what you'd expect, but remember you've got to carry 700 plus people in 20 of these, in theory, or up to 1,000 something. But that's the first lifeboat done. I did have enough room for the this walkway in the end, so it did work out quite well. So that's that bit done. And then for the next lifeboat, you're just going to leave another 16 block gap from this davit back to the next davit. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And then build you another lifeboat, davit, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1 forward, 1 back. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's your third lifeboat davit. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7. And that's the final davit on this group of lifeboats. So there's 4 on this area, 4 on the front left, front right, sorry, and then 4 on the other side. And then down the far end of the boat deck, another 4 and on both sides. So just get rid of the red. So what I've done basically is just marked out the davit placements, and then in between them you just put the lifeboats in again. Pardon me, and then it should in theory look okay. So I'm going to do another jump cut and put the rest of the lifeboats in for this area, and then I'll show you the placement for the lifeboats on the stern area. So I shall return in just a moment again. Okay, back again, and as you can see I put the row of 4 lifeboats on the other side now, on the left side, port side. and they should look something like this, although probably with your own design. So that's the first 4 done, well, first 8 on that side, and then you're going to go down to the stern and the end of the boat deck, which is here, just before it curves inwards. We're going to count forward of this end bit here, so count forward 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then inwards 2, like before, 1, 2, and on the third block, place your davit. I'll just check this again. Yep, that's fine. Just making sure I've counted it right. So that's the first block, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like before. And then same again, rows of 16 between each lifeboat davit. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Then your next davit, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Block forward, block back. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then third lifeboat, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There, and then the final lifeboat, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then that way. So that's the placement for the next 4 lifeboats on this side, or on the stern. Then you want to do the same on the other side. So same lifeboat design as on the bow. Fill in the gaps between the davits, and I shall return once again while I do that. So back in a moment. Okay, back again, and as you can see, put the second 8 lifeboats in place on the end of the boat deck, back end of the boat deck, and they should look something like this. So that's 16 boats. There were 20 on board. The next 2 you can build either side of the first funnel. So one this side of the funnel and then one this side. I won't put them in just at the moment. So one there and there. And then the outer, well, the last 2 lifeboats were, I'm not sure how they were stacked. So I know I've seen some pictures with them stacked outside, overhanging the side of the ship next to the first lifeboat. And then I see some pictures with it stacked on top of the boat, so it's a bit confusing on what or how the lifeboat was stationed on the outside collapsible boat. So it's a bit difficult, well not difficult, more confusing on how to execute this option. So if you want to, you can build it overhanging the side, or if you want to, build it on top of the first lifeboat. I'm not sure how. I'm not going to bother putting it in at the moment. So that's that. So up to you what you want to do there. I'm just going to leave it open for you how you want to do that. Then the final job for the moment is, well, for this, probably the final job all over, I should think, is on the side of the ship, on the promenade, or on the boat deck, sorry, on the edge, just back of the, behind the first 4 lifeboats on the deck, you're going to put a block there on the side, just 1 block back from the davit, and then you're going to build a line of blocks all the way along the side until you reach the second set of davits down at the back there. So do along the side here, because I know this was on the real ship. So you've got a bit of protecting wall there, so in case you stray too close to the edge, and go splat on the concrete below. Actually, it's wall down there, so it'll probably be a soft landing. So yeah, we go down to the next set of davits, and there we go. Just stop 1 block short of the davit, like so, and then just do the same on the other side. Down to the back. We'll get there in a minute. Oh, there we go. There it is. Right, there we are. So that's that, both sides done, and then across the back, from the back end of the final 4 lifeboats around to the other side. You can either use wool again for the back wall all the way around the edge, or use railings, you know, handrails, iron bars and things like that. That's up to you what you want to do. I'm just going to use wool for this back edge, all the way around and up to the other side to the davits. And there we go, that's that back wall done. And I think, ladies and gentlemen, I think that is pretty much it for this tutorial. I'm going to head back to, or try and head back to the bow. And I think I've covered pretty much all the important areas. I am going to leave it open for updates for the boilers and engine room and things like that if people really want them. And also the bow as and when I get to it, because the bow is shit, to be perfectly frank. But I will come back and do that as and when I can. I have got other tutorials to come back to and do there. So yeah, that is pretty much all the basics or important bits covered on this ship. And I know people were having problems with the last one I did of exactly the same design, and I do apologise. So this is the whole reason why I've done this tutorial, and I appreciate all the support over the past couple of years as well. I know a lot of people have given me praise for the design, and a lot of people have copied it. And I will stress one more time, so if you are going to make a video or a downloadable project with this ship design in mind, just leave a bit of credit for me, and that'd be much appreciated. So if you are having difficulty in building this design, just try and leave a comment and I will try and get back to you. I know that YouTube are a bit shitty with their comment system. Some comments keep disappearing and I don't get updates or be told when comments are comments are left on videos. It just tends to well, they don't send them to the inbox anymore and I don't get a message anymore, so I just pick up comments as and where I can. So yeah, I do apologise if comments are being ignored. They're not intentional. So yeah, just trying to think what else to say at the moment. La-di-da, la-di-da. Um, so yeah, so 2 years or 2.5 years since the release of the previous tutorial on this ship, we now have this version, and I leave this with you now. So thanks for watching and thanks for subscribing, and I hope to be back again in the next tutorial as and when that comes out. Possibly a ship, possibly a submarine, possibly a plane, possibly a train, but we never know. So I'll leave that with you, and thanks for watching, subscribing, and this is me, Richlarrousse, logging off, disappearing, and all the other crap, and I shall return as and when. So bye bye for now.